Hello everyone, hey guys, I'm Manny,
I'm David.
and you're watching another 2000 point Warhammer 40k Battle Report by Glasshammer Gaming. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, notifications bell in the corner over there so you know each time I release one of these videos. And if you're enjoying the content and you'd like more exclusive content, double battle reports coming very soon, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you just love what we do and would like to support the channel, then please head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. Today, baby, I've got my Goffs out, my Snagga Goffs, finally, for the first time, led by Big Gaz himself, against
Monolith.
a Monolith.
That's all you need to know.
Let's show you the list.
Okay, so I've got my Necrons out again. It's Novok this time, not the Relative Expansionist anymore. And Manny swears that Novok is just better and more fun, so I'm gonna try it out. I decided to use my Monolith. I haven't used it on the battle report yet that I remember. I think I was in the first night fight. It's great. I love it. So it's 3 detachments, super heavy auxiliary to get my Monolith in, and patrol with my warriors and a Chronomancer, which is this guy here. He's got Veil of Darkness, nothing else. He's just there to give me invuln. And then I've got my Warlord, which is in the Vanguard detachment, and he's Anrakir. His Warlord trait is Implacable Conqueror for reload charges. And then I've got Illuminous Sheraz. Illuminous Sheraz is only there because he's a Technomancer that can heal 2 units in a turn, 2 different units. And he's got his Augmentations, which can give me extra buffs. And then I've got a unit of 9 Lich Guard in there. They're just super tough and they're going to be holding whatever they stand on. Then I've got 2 units of 5 Wraiths. Super fast, really oppressive. I love them now that they're core. And I've got 2 units of 5 Scorpion Destroyers. There's only 1 Hyper Phase Blade because you can only get 2 if you have 6 of them, but there's 5 just for the chaining purposes to make it easier. And I've got a unit of Crypt of Rose to play the mission for me. I could only squeeze that little unit in. Normally I have 2 to stay on both objectives, but I think I'll be playing reserved, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Here we have it, guys. My Goffs army, my full Snagga Goffs army. I'm so happy to be running this. I know it's not complete Snagga, but come on, man. It wouldn't be Goffs if I didn't have Ghazhkhgull with a bodyguard unit of knobs. That just had to be there. And obviously the planes are only there to give me some shooting, otherwise I'd have 0 in the army. But this is basically my Snagga Goffs army, and I think it's super cool. It is 2 patrols, and it all fits in 2 Goff patrols. So first of all, I've got Ghazhkhgull, who is my warlord because he has to be. And then I've also got a beast boss on a Squigsaw, and that's why I had to have 2 patrols actually, 2 detachments. Otherwise I would have taken it all in 1 battalion. The reason why I have to have 2 patrols is because you can only have 1 war boss or beast boss per detachment. So I've got Ghazhkhgull in the one, and my beast boss on the Squigsaw in the other one. And the beast boss on the Squigsaw is really cool. He's got the Ardor's Nails Warlord trait and the Beast Hide Mantle Relic, so he's super tough. Then I've got 2 knobs on Smasher Squigs. The first one has got the Beast Gob Warlord trait and Headwhopper's Kill Chopper Relic. And the second one has got the Iron Gob Relic, which is the Goff specific one. Then I've got 1 big unit of 18 Snagga Boys and 2 10-man Snagga Boy units because they're just great. They are very killy in combat, but also they help me do actions and stuff like that. So you got to have some obsec in the army. I then have 3 units of 4 Ghazhkhgull boys, and I absolutely love these Ghazhkhgull cavalry models. They look so cool. So I've got 3 units of 4 of them with a bomb squig in each unit, which I will inevitably forget to use like I always do. Then I have got a truck and a unit of 10 knobs in the truck because Ghazhkhgull has to have some bodyguard. So it's a unit of 10 knobs. 8 of them have got a chopper and a big chopper, and 2 of them have got a chopper and a power claw, just, you know, to get that extra damage through with a little bit of AP on the 2 power claws. And finally, I've got 2 Waaaggh blaster jets, 1 with a force field because you only need 1 because he'll give the 5-pin vulnerable to the other one. So yeah, 2 Waaaggh blaster jets just for a bit of shooting and mobility. Let's see what we can do against the Novok.
So secondaries in this game were pretty tough. I would normally go for Stranglehold, but I don't think I can contest them in the middle of the board. So I went for Purge the Vermin because I plan to sit my deployment and basically take whatever comes and countercharge it. That's the only plan I have. Then I've taken no prisoners because Manny's going to be throwing bodies at me. and I can get to like 7, 8 points towards the end of the game because everything that comes will trade with something, so I'm gonna get some points. And if they can raise the banners, because since I'm gonna be sitting my deployment, I might as well raise a few banners and try to defend them. I've got a Monolith, which is massive, which basically broke one of the objectives, so I'm hoping to get like 10 points.
Secondaries, guys, a little bit tricky in this game. Raise the banners is an obvious one. That's the first one I went for because I know I can raise 3 banners turn 1, and I can probably keep them up for the majority of the game, depending on if David tries to push into me, because he is also combat Novok, you know, and I'm combat Goffs, so there's always that possibility that he'll come at me. But I feel like this will be a little bit of a standoffish game where neither one of us really wants to go out because the other one will get the punch. So I think banners is a reliable one to get 12 or so points on. Then I went for engage on all fronts because I've got the planes. I could put 1 plane in a quarter for like in the third quarter for like 2 turns, and that'll get me like 4 points. And then I've got those knob characters on Smasher Squigs that can go out. I don't really need them. And, you know, I don't see David taking Assassinate because that would put the ball in my court and I could keep them all back and not lose any points for them. So I think that could cost David. So I don't really see him taking Assassinate. So that will mean I can use the 2 knobs on Smasher Squigs out to get Engage as well. And, you know, I've got the Cavalry that move really quick. So pretty confident on Engage as well. And then the third one I've gone for is To the Last. Now this one is a little bit weirder. Like, one of them, it has to be the plane. One of the Waaaggh Bomb Blaster Jet with the force field on it. That's my 3rd most expensive unit. So that's got to be one. That's dying. There's no way that survives to the end of the game. That'll die in like 1 turn, maybe just turn 1 it'll die. You know, David has got options for it, and that's what he's going to want to go for because that's one of my only ranged threats. So that's one of my To the Last. The other one is the 10-man knob unit in the truck, and then Ghazhkhgull. Now, Ghazhkhgull, I believe if I don't want him to die, he won't die because David only interacts in 2 phases of the game, so I can just run away with him if it looks like he's going to die or something. And then the knob unit. Now, the knob unit goes out, and they are my hardest hitting unit, so I will want to use them at some point, but it depends how I use them and which moment they come at in, whether they're going to die or not. So, I think 5 points I can reliably get for Ghazhkhgull being alive, and then I can try for 10 with the knobs. The plane is just a no-go, but, you know, I'll be happy with 5 or 10 points. Even 5 on my 3rd secondary in this mission will be very good. The mission for today's game is Overrun. This is mission number 31 of the Strike Force missions from the Grand Tournament 2020 pack. The secondary objective for this mission is Overrun. Out for the first time on the channel, guys. I've finally got my Snagga army done. You know, David helped a lot. He painted basically most of it. I based it all. And now look, it's ready. It's all Goffs, obviously. I would be silly not to bring Ghazhkhgull out, the main man. Look at him. Look at him. Got Ghazhkhgull, the main man, out. And obviously you can see my deployment is pretty simple. I've hidden all the things that I don't really want David to shoot. There was only really one place David could put his Monolith. I think David designed the table that way, to be honest. He's limited himself a little bit, and he's left himself a few ways to go when you go down the main bit. Like, he can move down the main parts of the board, but he can't get into all the the little gaps, basically.
Yeah, I did set the table myself. So.
yeah, David did set the table. So I think he's done a great job because he's given himself the big like middle bits to go down, which I think is the correct thing to do, right? And it can get into most places. It just can't get into those like little gaps, basically. Yeah. So that's the only thing limiting it. But because of that, I knew David would put it over there because there was only really that corner that he could put it in, or the middle. And if he puts it in that corner, yes, he can shoot for 1 turn, but then he's pretty much out the game for the rest of the game because it moves only 8 inches. Whereas in the middle, it's quite alarming. It's a little bit scary. So yeah, he's there. He's Novok, so that's nothing to sniff at. And I'm Goffs. But I know that David doesn't really have that much shooting. I've protected myself from warriors fairly well because I've done these little triangle things in my ruins. So it might look like, why have you gone all the way there? You can get lined by warriors, but there's guys in there that David has to be 9 away from. And when you do that and come down at the angle, all of a sudden they're out of 12 inches.
I would have like 6 guys to shoot, which is not worth the veil.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I've done. I was like, oh, you might get 5 or 6 warriors there, 5 or 6 warriors here. You can't shoot Ghazhkhgull, and then if you do that, the knobs will charge you. Over this side, there's an 18-man unit of boys in there that'll charge you back. So, you know, you'll lose like the warrior squad for killing like 1 or 2 cavalry because only 6 will shoot anyway. So I don't think David will be doing that. So I basically just screened off from the Monolith where that was going to go. And these guys are characters. That's why they're deployed where David can see them, but the cavalry's closer, so he can't shoot them anyway. So that's basically what I did. It's nice and simple. Got my 2 planes in the corner over here at these 2 angles because they can basically fly wherever they want. And if I go first, I'll get some engage points. That's why they've deployed like that. I know there's a Monolith over there, and it probably will really hurt me. It's got 4 shots that are D3 plus 3 damage. But one of my guys has got the Blaster Jet Force Field Projector, so it's 5-pin runs to all aircraft. So if they go together to get me engaged and stuff like that, it could really help. You know, it might mean that David only kills 1 in turn 1 rather than both of them. If I go first, that is. But I am fingers crossed that David goes first. What have you done, David?
So I deployed pretty defensively because I know money can advance and charge and can put down quite a lot of pain. But there's not much shooting that I'm scared of. It's still an instinct to put everything behind the wall and then enjoy from the wall because you do that. So the planes have to come really close to shoot me. Because if they do, then the Unrakkir can take over the planes and I can, you know, shoot it with my low range weapons.
Of course.
So I'm kind of trying to force money to come to me if he wants to shoot something. I mean, Monolith is still in the open because you cannot even hide him. But the idea is, I've got the left flank that's very reinforced. I've got unit of Scorpion Destroyers, Cryptofrogs that are going to raise the banner, unit of Wraiths, and 9 Lich Guard with Unrakkir. So that flank is going to be hitting very hard in combat.
Yes, they
So
are.
that's the plan, because they're not planning to go there. I'm planning to raise the banner and sit here. When I see money advancing up the board, I will then have to counter him so he doesn't take my banner away. But I don't want to give him an easy charge to just take the banner for free. And the plan is just sit here and wait for him. And then in the middle, the Monolith is protecting the objective.
I saw that. You put that Monolith on the objective and I was like, well, I'm never getting that objective, am I?
Yep. And then I've got warriors here and unit of Scorpex and Wraiths. So now, Wraiths and Scorpex cannot get Malobie done on this flank, but they don't need to. They're just a counter unit that is going to be supporting the warriors, because the warriors the biggest threat I have against money, because they're strength 5, -2. So they're really scary if they shoot anything.
Yeah, if they get to shoot, they will just rip things apart.
So my plan is genuinely just sit here and wait money to get towards me, because I'm very slow, on movement, but I've got my Monolith that can beam a unit a turn, and I've got Veil. So I'll respond to whatever I'm doing. I've got 2 flanks that are fairly secure.
Yep.
And if money starts pushing down one flank, then I can just move one of the units through the Monolith.
Yes.
Or I can avail one unit onto the other side. So I do have plans. So if money gives me a window, I teleport behind him. If money overextends, I can teleport towards him. I've got options. But other than that, I'm just sitting on my deployment, shooting the Monolith. That's literally what it is.
I see. I've taken slightly more passive secondaries than David, though, I think.
Yeah.
He's got Raise the Banners, I've got Raise the Banners, which is going to be the same for both of us, our game plan there. He's got Purge the Vermin, which is keep me out of quarters. That's a slightly better one than mine. I've got Engage on all fronts, which is get into quarters, which I think I could do reliably for 3 or 4 turns anyway. So it's a good 8 points for me, but that's like 15 points for David. But David's got no prisoners, which he can max out a 9 on if he basically tables all of my infantry and cavalry. But I know now that my vehicles and characters don't count for any of that, so I can use those to get engaged for me. And I've got to the last.
Yeah, but one of the planes is to the last.
One of my planes is to the last, but Ghazhkhgull and the knobs are my others. So I'm probably going to get about 10 onto the last if I'm lucky. And David's no prisoners caps at 9. Because he's got Purge the Vermin, it's big for him. But the idea is, I can do all of my secondaries without killing a single model from David's army, but he needs no prisoners.
Yeah.
So I think I can play this a little bit more defensively than David, just because of that one secondary. So I think hopefully David has to go first here, and then I can go second as well, and that gives me that primary push at the
Because
end.
going second
big.
basically forces the other person based on secondaries to come to you.
To you.
Because if you don't stop my primaries, I will passively just win.
Yes.
And if you go second, you'll passively just win.
On
So it will
secondary,
force
on
someone's
primaries,
hand.
yeah.
It's always the case.
It's
you
always the
always
case.
wanted to go first, and now
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I really need to go second.
It's because you know, if you get the right secondaries and you're in the right place and stuff, then of course you want to go with what's best for you, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Right, David?
Yeah, so you want to
Right,
roll?
David? Yes. What colour are you rolling? An orange one.
I
I'll
always
the other
roll
one
an
then.
orange die. It always rolls a 6, that's the problem.
Ooh,
That's not bad, that's
juicy,
not bad.
juicy. Can I roll a 1 or a 2? Nope, it's a 6. I've got to go first. Fingers crossed I can do big damage. Right, we're forced to go first today, guys, because we rolled higher than David. So I've kind of I have a little bit of a reserve turn actually. I've not gone all out. I didn't go as far as some of the things advanced in my army, but I don't think I needed to. I think I needed to do something like this. So I've gone for engage on all fronts, but not the side that I was going to go for first, because I think that's the side David was planning for me to go to. If I went that way, and that's the quarter I wanted to go for, but if I go over there, Anric here would be within like 19 of me. So he could take over one of my plane's guns, naming the D6 shot teleport blaster, and shoot my other plane with it. Like he could control this one, and he could shoot my to the last one with it. So the to the last one is the one. The to the last one is the one with the yellow front, and then the other one's the red front. So the one with the yellow front has got the force field on it basically. The other one doesn't. So the yellow one is my to the last. But David could have taken this plane over and shot this one, then shot the monolith at this one, and then he could pretty much guarantee that he kills that
I would
plane.
never do that.
And that's 5 points gone for me straight away. So I want to make it a little bit harder than that at least. So I went all the way across the board and came onto this side. Now this plane, when it turns, it can fly 20 and just about stay on over here somewhere. But then this one can fly that way. It can fly. You can do whatever it wants basically. So I think both planes are pretty safe for next turn. But of course, I think one will go down in David's turn. It's just the warriors are going to struggle to shoot the back one, and the monolith might not kill it on its own. So then the front one might be a more popular choice to try and kill first. So maybe my to the last lives for one more turn, maybe. So that's why I did there. And then that plane there gets me engaged on all fronts for 2 points. That's why I did that. I've left 10 B Snagga boys here to raise a banner. 10 B Snagga boys moved forward to raise a banner. And my unit of 18 B Snagga boys has stayed in this ruin. They've just moved right up to the walls and they've raised a banner. Cavalry stayed in there. And the unit that was behind has moved 16 inches and they just used it to go there like that. And then my knob on the Smasher Squid came slightly back, basically like that. So he's not like the closest target. Oh no, sorry. He was doing something like that, wasn't he, David? It was only when the plane was there I moved him back, but don't need the plane to do anything now. So he's there, basically. And it's just, teasing that 11-inch charge from the Scorpex, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. And see if David takes it. And yeah, I've got a counterpunch unit in here. Then over here, this was the interesting bit. So I advanced my truck around, and it's gone over there. Just to put some threat on David. Because if he just stands still, it's actually some like 7-8-inch charges for me next turn if I call the Waaaggh, because I have the Great Waaaggh with Ghazhkhgull. So the vehicles will get the extra AP for 2 turns. The rest of my army will get +1 attack for 2 turns, and they'll all be able to advance and charge for 1 turn. So that's massive, right? So Ghazhkgull's come, he's advanced 10 inches and come right out there. This beast boss was over here. He rolled a 6 and went 6. No, he rolled a 5 and went 15 around to there. And my knob and a smash squib rolled a 16 from over here, and he's just run there. So I've got 2 characters there. I've got Ghazhkhgull over here, and I've got my cavalry unit that just went from here. They just came out forward a little bit. They don't particularly want to get shot next turn reliably. So that's why they didn't move their whole distance. They've stayed behind a little bit. So that's what we're going for there. So, other than that, guys, I've just got a little bit of shooting to do. And it's my 2 planes. So I've got my 2 planes to do. Now, I know the thing is the Monolith is a very tempting choice because I've got D3 plus 3 damage guns and D6 damage guns, mainly. Now, my D6 damage gun is -4, so the Monolith will only get a 6-up save against that. But the D3 plus 3 damage is only -2 AP, so the Monolith will have a 4-up against that. So half of them will get saved. And then, of course, David can use CP reroll. He's got loads of CP to try and save another one. But the Warriors will only get a 6-up save. Mm-hmm. And do you want to know the most interesting thing about these las cannon guns, guys? Las cannons, because everyone calls them las cannons. They're teleport blasters. So they do have the profile of a las cannon, but they're 1 less AP. So they're strength 9, -2, D3 plus 3 damage. So you might think, oh, they're anti-tank weapons. The craziest thing about these weapons, do you know, David?
They're blast.
They're blast. So if you shoot a unit of warriors, they get max 6 shots, and they have 2 guns. They'll get 12 shots. So it's either the warriors or the Necrons I go for here, David.
I mean, warriors are Necrons.
No, sorry, it's either the warriors or the Monolith that I go for here, bro. Now, do you have a stratagem for a vehicle like a Monolith to act on top profile?
Yes, 2 CPs.
Exactly. So I might do barely anything if I go for the Monolith. Now, guys, what you always do when you cannot make a choice, because I think both choices are good, the warriors and the Monolith. I am going to roll a d6. On a 1, 2, or a 3, my planes will be going for the warriors. And on a 4, 5, or 6, my planes will be going for the Monolith. It's a 2. So I'm going to go for the warriors.
I think that's a better choice.
Oh, you do? Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, so this plane over here is going to go first because it's further away.
Yep.
And obviously it's touching the forest, so it doesn't suffer from the forest. Now, it's got 2 teleport blasters. Let's go with those first. Mm-hmm. So we're hitting on 4s. That's a cool thing about the Waaaggh bombs, guys, is they actually have a ballistic skill of a 4+, which is slightly better. Look, it got 3 extra hits there. I'm hitting on 4s because it's slightly better than all normal orcs. 2s to wound. That is only 3.
And these are 6-ups, right?
Yeah, -2. So 1 warrior dies, and then the melter gets 3 shots auto, 2 hits, and that's 2 more death because that's -4.
So that's everything on the plane?
Yeah.
3 animations. 3 rolling ones. 3 dead.
Yeah, 3 go down. And do you have a res orb in this army, David?
No.
No, okay, that helps me a little bit.
I decided to just take all the fun stuff, not the I will make your life miserable stuff.
So then, now that's a little bit disappointing. That's a little bit disappointing, 3 warriors. I'm starting to feel like the other one should go for the Monolith.
Okay.
But 1 plane won't be enough into the Monolith. So I'm going to stick at the warriors. So the las cannons, essentially.
Not the greatest roll.
It's right, 5 hits, 5 hits.
Now I just need you to throw the 1-1 again.
5 wounds.
Okay, that wasn't a 1-1 money.
Nah, it's slightly better this time, bro. And you didn't roll 2 6s, so 5 die. Yeah. And then the melter kills another one. 6 die.
5 ups. So another 5. He made up for the other one.
He made up for the other one. Oh, sorry, and then he's got a stick bomb flinger. You're going to like this, David. He's got a stick bomb flinger because he doesn't have the force field.
Okay.
So he has a stick bomb flinger. It's not been replaced by a force field. So the stick bomb flinger, I barely ever used a stick bomb flinger.
Sounds like a grenade.
It's assault 2d6, but it's only range 12, which he's in. It's assault 2d6, and because it's a stick bomb flinger, it's blast.
Okay, there you go.
So it's 12 shots, and he's strength 3.
Hitting on 4s or 5s?
4s. These ballistic skill 4.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many hits we got there. Why couldn't the last cannons do that? Now we're winning on 5s. There's another 4.
And
1, 2, 3, 4. No AP.
Okay, so 4 ups.
He's killed 1.
Oh.
And he stays down, baby. Yeah. Go, Waaaggh bomb blaster jet.
They're dying.
So I think we killed 9 there. That's half the squad.
Yeah.
It's 9, so there's 10 left, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's perfect for me. And basically, guys, that's my turn. I only have that shooting. That is the only shooting in my army. Oh, no, I have Ghazhkhgull. Tell a lie. Tell a lie, I have
Is his weapon
Ghazhkhgull.
assault? Probably, right?
I think it should be, but that does mean he's hitting on 6s, guys. That does mean he's hitting on 6s. But I believe it is assault. So I've got it right here. Ghazhkhgull. Ghazhkhgull Thracker. Mork's Raw. Oh no, it's Dakka 1216.
Oh, so
So
rapid fire.
it's
basically.
Dakka, so he can't advance.
So
and
it's
shoot
like
as Dakka.
orc rapid fire.
Yeah. Right, so that is basically it, guys. That's the shoot. Right, like I said, I only took them for shooting in my army because I want to be, you know, Goffs led by Ghazhkhgull. It's all about the combat. But hey, they're pretty good, man. Killed half a warrior squad. I like it. So, David, believe you owe me a morale here.
Oh, I'll
bro.
just spend 2 CPs.
Okay, I'm
Because
happy about that.
The thing is, I don't have many warriors. I'll probably fail unless I roll a 1. And then I'm going to lose 1, probably 3. And then I will rest the...
Oh, yeah, because...
I'm going to be below half.
Yeah, if you
No, I'm not
fail a
gonna be
morale,
below
you'll be
half.
below... Yeah, because you've
Wait, I'll be
you've
below
lost
half.
9, but you have 10 left.
Yeah.
When you fail your morale, you will have lost 10 and only have 9 left.
So I'm gonna
So
lose
another
like-
3 should
yeah,
run.
so
So,
I'm
you'll have a
gonna-
6-man unit.
Because with 10 man, I still get 20 shots.
Yeah, but then
And
you'll be a
then-
6-man if you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Averagely.
And then Sheraz can bring D3 back because he's a Technomancer. So I'm going to have like 12.
Okay.
And 12 is already 24 shots, so it's worth using his charge.
Yeah, 12 can
So I'm
actually
going to spend
quite
2 CPs just to have more firepower.
Perfect. I like it. Well, at least that's something I've gained. We've made David use we've made David use 2 CP in our first turn, and then I've got 2 engage on all fronts points, and I've raised 3 banners ready to score some points at the start of next turn. Oh, I want to see what David can do back now. Does he kill a plane?
Okay, so my turn 1. Money killed a few warriors, so I had to spend 2 CPs to keep them alive.
Bloody warriors.
I brought 2 back with Sheraz.
Yep.
And then I gave him +2 on ballistic skill because I rolled 5.
Yes, that's a really
So
cool
it's-
thing for him.
So lucky to be hitting on 3s. So
He's
now,
raised, man.
yeah. So I still got 12 guys now.
Yep.
So they're gonna have 24 shots hitting on 3s, auto wounding on 6s. So they can potentially half kill a plane.
Nice.
So that's the plan. So I'm planning on putting my entire monolith into that plane and killing him.
Oh, into this
So
one.
I have to.
Okay.
Because then I can shoot because planes are not hiding through the wall.
Yes.
So Anrakir can shoot his times arrow at him, and Sheraz can
the
shoot his
tachyon arrow, right? Yeah.
tachyon arrow, yeah. And D3 shots from Sheraz, which are also strength 8 minus 3 D6 damage. or
So
minus
you're
4.
planning on killing 2 planes, is what
Yes.
I'm hearing,
I
basically.
have to
That's
because the
what I'm
planes are
hearing.
wreaking havoc in my lines. I have nothing to deal with them.
Yeah.
If money targets the tank killing stuff,
Yeah.
so I have to kill them now. So then we
Okay.
just go back to combat and it's more even.
Yeah.
I raised 3 banners because aircraft don't block banners.
Yes.
So Scorpic destroyers went inch away from the wall, so they cannot really be charged through the wall.
Okay.
Wraiths decided to block the path because I
Oh,
want to
yes,
protect
they
my
did.
warriors. There's not much shooting that money has, so I want to keep them as safe as I can. They got a 5-up invul on them as well. Ghazhkhgull raised the banner under the monolith. Crypto froze behind the wall. Raised the banner here. And the Wraiths are basically protecting my Ghazhkhgull a little bit.
Yeah, that's why there's
because,
dice on the objectives, guys. They're banners. So
Yes.
mine are orange. David, maybe you should change yours to the white dice.
Nah.
So people can see the, the white. So any objective with an orange dice on it, guys, those are the orc banners. And any objective with a white dice on it like that is David's. Obviously, we've got a white dice in front of the monolith because the objective is on
Yeah,
the
and next to the
monolith.
Wraith because he's on the objective.
Right, David.
So I think there's basically that's it. There's not much more I can do. I
Yeah.
need to wait for money because I don't have ranges to charge.
Same as me. I only had like 2 models to shoot. You basically got like 2 units and then like 2
I've got a
characters
little
as well,
bit to
right?
shoot.
You got a bit more than me.
So I'm gonna start with the monolith,
The monolith.
and I'm gonna start with putting everything into that plane in the back because he gives out info
Everything
on top.
into this plane at the back. Okay.
So I'm gonna start with the particle whip
The particle
because
whip.
it's D6 shots.
Oh, that's
so
the
I need
D6
to know if I
shotgun.
need to
Yeah, you need to know if you need to spend anything. 3 shots.
I won't spend CPs.
I wouldn't, yeah,
If
because
it was
3's a
2,
bit weird, isn't
if
it?
it was
Yeah.
2, I would spend.
It was 1 or 2, you 100% spend it.
So it's hitting on force.
4s, I believe, yeah, because -1, right?
One
Against
hit.
an aircraft?
Yeah, and wounding on 2s.
Oh, does it have rerolls to hit?
No, No, I just rolled one wound.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were re-rolling one of your hits or something.
No, I was wounding on 2s.
Okay, yeah. So I have a 5 up invulnerable.
Yep.
Saved.
There you go. That's saved. And then I've got 4 death rays.
4 death rays.
First one hits. Second one hits. Third one hits. Fourth one hits.
Oh, what, David?
And this is only strength 9 money.
Wow.
So he's wounding on
Okay.
3s. So
Okay.
first one, I was CP it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was CP it because I want to kill that
CP
player.
the first one. Okay.
Okay. And then I can just roll them. Okay, 4 wounds.
Wow.
And they're
Okay.
-4.
Yeah, that's insane that you've
It
got
is
all of them
insane,
there.
yeah.
All hit and all with. They're hitting on 4s, guys.
Yeah, wounding on 3s.
5 invulnerable. Failed it. Next one. Passed it. Next one. Failed it. Oh,
D3 plus 3 damage.
Yeah, I know. So that one I will re-roll actually. Saved it, and the last one saved it. So only one.
It's
goes
insane,
through.
but you pass.
Yeah, David
You
rolled
passed
insane,
4
but I
5-ups.
also rolled insane.
You rolled 4 5-ups.
Yeah, I know.
Shocking. 5 damage.
5 damage, pretty impressive though. Still.
Mm-hmm.
So I have there, guys, 7 wounds left. So that was on my main plane, right?
Yes.
My we're gonna call it the pimp plane because that's the one that's really good, right? There you
So
go.
that means
7 wounds
Sheraz.
left.
Sheraz has to shoot him as well.
Okay.
Because he's got D3 shots.
Give me shots.
3 shots. Hitting on 4s because he's got ballistic skill 3.
Nice.
Even though he's a named character. 2 hits.
Still 2 hits though.
And 3s.
1 wound. What's the damage?
A D6.
Okay, that's cool. 5 invulnerable. Goes through.
2 damage.
So I'm down to 5 wounds.
Yeah. That means I have to shoot a tacular arrow at you.
I'll take that, man.
I have to, right? I have to
Isn't
kill
it
that
just
guy.
D6 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's better to just shoot the warriors with the plane first and see how much he's got left.
Oh, the front plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Go
I'm
for
gonna-
the front.
I'm gonna
plane.
spin a CP.
I would definitely do that first, David,
Mhm.
because if the warriors shoot that plane and put it down to like 8,
Yeah.
I would rather shoot a tachyon arrow there and bracket them both. Because this one's bracketed now. It's hitting on 5s instead of 4s,
Yeah.
which is a big, that's big.
Yes.
Hitting on 5s is big. If you can do the same thing for the other one, that'd be huge.
So I'm gonna roll that twice. It's 12 shots.
Yeah,
So
man.
they're hitting on 3s now because the ballistic skill 2.
Yeah.
And
Bloody
6 is
ballistic
also-
skill 2.
Nice.
Bloody ballistic skill 2.
Doesn't make much difference get all ones. I mean it does. 2 extra hits. And 5s. Okay. So that's 7 hits so far. 7 wounds so far.
Okay, that's a bit bonkers.
And the second half.
That's better.
That's better. 7 wounds so far. 8 wounds. 9, 10.
Perfect.
At -2.
So that's 6 dice I've got. Perfect. So these are 5 invulnerables because he's within 9 inches of the other plane that has the force field. So I pass 2.
So that's 8 damage.
So that's 8 damage. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting
So
that.
they've done more than the actual monolith.
Yeah, I was not. I was not expecting that. I have to be honest. That's pretty cool, actually, David.
Okay.
So he's got 4 left.
Yep. So
That one's a little bit easier to kill with the tack.
So Takinar is gonna go into them.
Into him. Okay.
Hits.
Hits.
And it will auto wound. I'm not taking.
Oh,
any
an
chances.
auto win for a CP. Whoa, David's running low on
Yeah.
these CPs. 5 invulnerable. Oh no.
D6.
Yep.
Oh,
1 damage.
And that was 1 per game shot. Shocking.
So we are down to 3 wounds there.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to shoot you. And nothing else to charge. So that's my turn.
Wow. So we've got a plane left on 3 wounds and a plane left on 5 wounds.
So that's bottom profile. That's the mid
Oh,
profile,
David.
right?
Yeah. You're doing some good damage here, bro.
Yeah,
Tell us
yeah.
about your points.
So I don't get purge yet. I don't get no prisoners because I haven't killed any infantry, and I raised 3 banners, so I need to wait to see what happens.
Look, man, David's down to 2 CPs
Yeah.
already. 2 CPs already.
Because-
I'm liking this.
Because
I'm
I had to
liking
spend
this.
2 CPs for leadership.
Yep.
I rolled a 1 on my advance, so I had to CP it.
Yes.
That's another
yes.
CP, so I spent 3 CPs already. Then I spent
Auto
1 CP for
wound,
auto
a
wounds
reroll,
and a reroll.
and the warrior's auto
Um,
wounding on 6
yeah,
is
so
dead.
that's
Oh,
6.
Beast.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get 10 primaries here.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding 3, but David is also holding 3.
Yes.
Interesting. Right, David damaged these planes. One of them got super scared and flew off the board. It's not the to the last one. It's the one that's hitting on 6s. Look, it's only got 3 wins left. The one that's hitting on 6s are flown off the board because I'm figuring now it's hitting on 6s. It's not really going to do very much at all anymore, but it could deep strike in next turn because that's how planes come in from strategic reserve. It can deep strike in and get me engaged. So it can get me engaged on all fronts, and that's a better use than anything else it could do. The Waaaggh bomb that is to the last, however, it was over here, and it got the angle to be able to fly over here and just land there. Next turn, of course, it will have to go on the board, but next turn, it probably won't be there, guys. So that's probably gonna get shot by the Monolith, and then it's dead. Then it's dead. So that's probably what's gonna happen there, unless it can tank its saves like last time. And then what it's done is it's flown over here to try and kill like 1 or 2 Scorpec destroyers. If it can kill 1 or 2 Scorpec destroyers before it dies, I'm happy, because that's really going to limit what can come at this side of the board against me. And then I've just moved my Squighogs 10 forward. I didn't call the Waaaggh. I don't think I need it yet, which is big, right, guys? I've saved the Waaaggh because I will probably most definitely call the Waaaggh next turn, because then I'll have +1 attacks for turn 3 and 4, which is huge. But I haven't called a Waaaggh here, because if I charge the Wraiths, I would stay 1 inch away with my cavalry. Then the Lich Guard are out of 19. Sorry, 18 is their max charge, right?
Oh yeah, because it's turn 2, so now I'm gonna be Hungry Void.
Yeah. Yo, you're Hungry Void.
Yes.
You're Hungry Void this time. Awesome. So yeah, so if I'm 1 inch away from these guys, the Lich Guard are out of 19, so they can't get to me. So David literally can only charge me back with the Scorpex, right? And that's why the Waaaggh bomb is going to try and thin them out a little bit. So I'm hoping to go in here, clear the Wraiths out with my 4-man cavalry unit, because around this guy, all of their squigs that they're riding on are flat 3 damage, and within 6 inches of Ghazhkhgull, they get full rerolls to hit.
Yeah.
So, damn it. Sorry, guys. I just smacked that forest. I'm bloody smacking that forest every 2 seconds, aren't I? Oh, that hurt, man. That went in. Yeah, so, sorry, guys. There you are. But within 6 inches of this guy, they're +1 to hit. All Snagga, I think it's just Snagga, but Snagga core units within 6 inches of him get +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, with exploding 6s, and then flat 3 damage on the guys that they're riding. So they actually might kill the Wraith unit. So I'm hoping that they do that, and that's why they've gone there. Ghazhkhgull only moved 7, because obviously he's going to shoot 16 shots at the warriors. And then, yeah, these guys, the boss that was there only moved 8 inches, because he's went through the forest. But this Squig rolled a 5, so he advanced 13 inches over here. So he can't charge, but the rest can. Basically, that's the idea. These guys, they just advanced 6 inches out of the ruin, but they've chained back to block all of this off for a veil of darkness, because I know David's still got that veil. These guys here, similarly, they advanced forward, but they chained to the back to block the veil. Got my counterpunch unit waiting over here. The unit that we are going to call Wraith Bait over here. So let's see if David takes the Wraith Bait with the Wraiths. So they're staying there. And this cheeky guy over here, Wraith Bait number 2, he's gone just 22 inches is just here like this, like my 22. So he's getting me my 3rd point on engage on all fronts. So actually we're scoring fairly well here now. We're scoring fairly well here. And I'm threatening that banner. So unless David tries to do the same on this side of the board, or tries to, unless he can like neutralize my threat somehow without the Lich Guard next turn, or he can start pushing on this side, then I think I'm going to start tearing his banners down while keeping mine up, which I think is quite big, right? I think that could be very big. But the Monolith might have something to say about that as well. You never know. You never know. Right, so let's do a little bit of shooting then. So the truck obviously was only here. It just moved 10 inches onto the forest. I was measuring 14, and it was like 10 this way, 4 this way up to there. But then I was like, what if I just drive through the forest? Oh, 10 gets me further than 14. So I just drove onto the forest. And I was like, yeah, let's take that. Right, so, first of all, in the shooting phase, because I think this is the most important thing, Ghazhkhgull is going to fire first at the warriors to see how much he can do.
Yeah.
So I know he's got 16 shots, because he's DACA 12-16. Yep, 12-16. So he's got, because he's within 18, he gets 16 shots. And it's actually strength 5 minus 1. It's pretty good. So he's hitting on 5s.
It's pretty good.
Oh, half of them hit. It's pretty nice. 8 hits. And then he's running them on 3s. That's 6. Okay.
And they're 5-ups.
6, yeah, the month's one.
Nope, that's
He kills 3.
And 2 come.
2 stay down.
stay down.
1 comes back. 3
So
die
it's
and 1
down
comes
with
back.
1, 2.
Perfect. They're the 2 you gained back, right?
Yeah.
So now you're a 10-man unit. Okay. After that, the cavalry, the Ghazhkhgull cavalry, they will throw their stickers. Their stickers, 12-inch range stickers at the warriors as well. So hitting on 5s.
What's the range? 12?
12 inches. The stickers are 12 inches.
Yeah, it'll be in range.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah. Right, chuck some stickers at the warriors. No hits. Because they're
Just chuck them at the
PS5.
wall.
Yeah, they're just like, no! Just throwing them randomly. Then, I have my plane. So he is going to shoot. Oh, your Chronomancer's right there, isn't he? I can shoot the Chronomancer, can't I?
Do you want to though?
Yeah, because it's huge. Because if he dies and David spends the CP to try and bring him back on a 4-up, 1, it's only a 50-50 he comes back. 2, he'll be down to 2 CP straight away. And 3, if he dies, David loses the Veil, right?
Yeah.
So that plane is going to put 1 teleport Mega Blaster into the Chronomancer, 1 teleport Mega Blaster and the Smasher Gun into the Destroyers. Because I'm just trying to kill 1. Or 2, if I can.
Yeah, I won't do -1. I don't have that many.
You sure?
space. Yeah.
Sure? Okay. So into the Chronomancer. Let's do the important one first. 3 shots. Hitting on 5s though. No hits. And then into the Destroyers.
Scorpix.
2 shots. Hitting on 5s. Oh, actually, I'll use a CP because I've got loads. I'll use a CP. 4 shots. That's better. 1 hit, yes. Our aim of killing 1 is still alive. It wounds, oh my god.
It was AP?
Just -2. Yeah. At least 4 damage. D3.
So one's dead.
So 1's dead, and the Smasher Gun gets 2 shots. Hitting on 5s. Oh, we might kill 2. We might kill 2. Yes, it wounds, and that's -4. So there's no save on that. 6 damage. So 2 die.
2 die. Oh, 1 doesn't come back.
Yeah, they stay down.
So 2 die. I'm gonna kill these 2 over here.
So he didn't get his bonus objective of killing the Chronomancer, but he got his initial objective of trying to kill 2, 2 Scorpex. I think that's pretty big, killing 2 Scorpex. 3 of them, because 5 of them can do a hell of a lot of damage.
Yes.
A unit of 3 may be manageable. I mean, they still do a lot of damage because I have 6 up-in ones, but it manages a little bit. So that's my shooting. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of charging. So the Beast Boss will charge first into the rates, guys. I'll roll
I
it
don't have
over here for
Overwatch,
you.
so...
He goes 9, which is only 7 because, of course, he is on the forest.
Yeah.
I will just grab my tape measure quickly. So he will charge 7 inches. He is going to charge over here. Then my Ghazhkhgull boys will charge 7.
Following him.
Of course, they're following him. Staying half an inch there. And then I'll put this guy over here. And this guy over here.
Oh, so you don't want all of them to fight?
No, they will fight because obviously this one will pile into there and this one will pile into
yeah.
his position basically. So that's what will happen. Because 18 of your Lich Guard is basically right. Oh, 18 of your Lich Guard's there. So out of 17 of the front of him. So if I go just within 1 of that guy, I'll be just out of 18. 18 is your charge, right? Not 19. Yes. For some reason I thought it's 19. Why am I thinking it's 19?
I don't think they move 6 base. If they move 6 base, it'll be...
That's what I thought. I was like, do they move faster than Warriors? They move 6 and then he makes them 7. So. Anrek makes them 7. Okay. So I can go just within an inch of those guys then. So I don't need to do what I was trying to do. And then they're still in range of Ghazhkhgull, so they're getting all the buffs now. But Ghazhkhgull is no slouch. I think he's going to try the charge. So
I mean, it's not a difficult charge, is it?
No, it's just these damn guys. Is that over the front of a Lich Guard?
Yeah.
There. So that's just over 16 to the front of that race base. So if Ghazhkhgull charges, he can only stay out of 17, meaning that David can have an 11-inch charge, but with +1 from Novak, it'll be a 10 only.
Yeah.
So they could get in. But if Lich Guard go for Ghazhkhgull, I don't think that's too bad for me.
Do 4 wounds in the
So exactly. So he'll go for it. 4 inches. I don't think he's in 5. Oh, is he in 5, David?
I think he's.
You tell me. I think you got a better view from that side.
Yeah, you have to.
It's because he's got these bloody tusks sticking out. 5 from there to there. Is that in from like the edge
Yeah,
of
I
my
think it's gonna
Hey!
be just in because
Very
the tip
nice.
of his base is gonna meet the tip of my base.
Awesome. I mean, he does get to re-roll his charges for free, but let's not risk. Actually, should we do it just because it's on the line? We don't know.
Yeah,
11.
definitely.
There we go. Just because we didn't know, right? I feel more comfortable actually re-rolling it. There we go. Right. So I was going to strike with Ghazhkhgull first, but I've got Ghazhkhgull on this side, the Beast Boss on that side. Whichever side David takes from, a character will strike. So I think I should go with the squad first because I think, you know, I've already used Ghazhkhgull on the channel, people. And, you know, some of you watching already know what Ghazhkhgull does. But I don't think anybody really knows what the Ghazhkhgulls do because I've never used them before. And now, check it, guys. So, due to him, they're all +1 to hit. Due to him, they're all re-rolling their hit rolls. And due to him, their mounts that they're on are flat 3 damage. So I think we should show people what they can do, right? Right, let's do it. So I'm not going to use the stratagem for exploding 5s because I also have the Beast Boss and Ghazhkhgull in there. Don't think we quite need that. But let's go to the Squig boys then. Squighog boys, here we go. They have 3 attacks each. And each time the bearer fights, it makes 2 additional attacks with this weapon. That's the Squighog Jaws. So I'll do the Squighog Jaws first because they're flat 3 damage. Because it doesn't say after the bearer fights it makes 2 additional. It just says each time they fight they make 2 additional. So 2 additional and there's 4 of them. So we got 8 attacks. 8 attacks. Here we go. So we're hitting on 2s. And we can re-roll the hit roll, which is a bloody good job. Thank God for Ghazhkhgull being there. So they all hit, and we got 1 explosion because we're Goffs. So every 6 is an additional hit. And then we're strength 7 on the charge, so wounding on 3s. So we have actually done 6 wounds there, David.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
So they're 4-ups?
And then -1 only.
Oh, there's 2 4-ups. So you kill 4 raves.
Kill 4 8. Wow.
Just with the mounts.
Just with the mount.
Well, the thing is, as soon as Wraiths or Scorpex meet damage free,
Yeah.
it's bonkers because you feel one save.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah. One thing that I forgot, which would have really come in handy right now, is my bomb squig. I should have took the bomb squig in the shear phase. Right, so the guys on top there. So that was, guys, that was the crazy squigs on the bottom. Like, now we got the actual boys, and they are better than -1 AP, but it doesn't really matter. So they're strength 6 with their sticker, strength 7 because I'm Goffs. Strength 7 -2 damage, and they get 3 attacks each. So 3 attacks each, so I've just got to add 4 more dice. And they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling all of these 1s. 2 misses, but 1 explosion. I like exploding 6s, it's really cool. Really, really cool. Winning on 3s.
And that's pretty good.
That's another 6.
And there are 4-ups again. Dead?
Yes, he does go down.
Down.
Boop. Nice. So we actually killed him with the first unit.
Yep.
And now, because warriors can't fall back and shoot, can they?
They can veil out and shoot.
They can veil out and shoot, but then at least that forces David to use his veil. So
I can beam them with
just
a
in
monolith.
forward.
For
Sorry.
I can beam them with a monolith for once.
Yes, but you're using CPs,
Yes.
right? You have to use either CPs or the veil. So I will just put 1-3 like that. Just be within an inch like that. Is that okay, David? Oh, actually, is that putting me next to the Lich Guard?
Probably.
Within 17. Whereas over here, I'm out of 18. That's probably not worth it, is it, David?
Oh, it's up to you.
No, I'll probably stay out, bro. I'll just stay out of where I was, basically, just next to the Beast Boss. Where is it? Where is he? He's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're just out of 18 there. And then, so because the beast boss can pile and consolidate, but he's obviously blocked because his base is so big.
Yeah.
But Ghazhkhgull can pile in and consolidate.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, David, you can only do damage in the shoot phase and the combat phase, right?
I only do damage in 2 phases.
So David only does damage in 2 phases, and I can call the Waaaggh at the start of any of my turns.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as it's called, the effects are active for the next 2 turns. So I don't care if Ghazhkhgull dies after my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I just need him to survive a turn, and also that might make David use some of his shooting into Ghazhkhgull, which he probably doesn't want to do, but it might make him. And then if he comes for combat, Ghazhkhgull is a beast in combat. Mm-hmm. So I actually think I will pile in and consolidate Ghazhkhgull, so he goes 6 inches closer. Oh, bloody hell, I've just killed all my boys over here. Whee! And I've got to face him towards the Monolith, haven't I? Because he's a monster. There we go. Oh, look, I've just killed these beast snaggers. There we go, guys. So, again, look at Ghazhkhgull. Guys, that's what you call leading from the front. Where's Anric here, bruv?
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Coward.
Where's your plane?
Coward.
Where's your plane?
Let's not talk about that, shall we? So, yeah, guys, Ghazhkhgull leading from the front over there. So, again, this time I've done slightly better on engage on all fronts because this knob over here has gone, the knob on the Smasher Squig has gone just into David's quarter. So I've actually got 3 points on engage on all fronts this time. And I've got my banners at the start. And but David is still going to get 10 because his warriors are obsec. And I'm not obsec. So I can't stop him getting 10. But maybe next turn if David can't take the pressure off that flank. Maybe.
Okay, so there is loads of pressure on us, and I think I have a plan. So the plan is, I moved the Monolith back this way, I mean forward technically.
Yeah.
And the Lich God came out with Anrakir. Anrakir advanced just to give me extra attacks.
Yeah.
And Lich God are gonna charge gas to kind of block this path.
Yeah.
So Monolith doesn't get charged, maybe by Beast Snagga boys, but I'm happy if they come to fight the Monolith.
Yeah.
I moved my Wraiths this way and advanced the Chronomancer this way. So they were in range
Oh,
to get
yeah.
veiled.
And they veiled over there.
And they're gonna get the charge into the Beast Boys.
That was cool, David. That was really cool.
Because they're scary. And that means if I'm going
Squig
there,
Hog boys.
so I know Manny set up like tail stuff, so he's got the Beast Snaggas here.
Yeah, I got counter charge cavalry unit there.
Yes.
And the 18-man Beast Snagga unit. They're like the
Yes.
big beefy boy unit in there.
Yeah, exactly. So since he can do that, I was like, oh, I need to put everything out at the same time. So these Scorpex are gonna have to go here. And actually, I will veil this way if you don't mind, just so I can charge both squads. Because I'll put.
Oh, okay.
I think I can do that here, right? 9 inches away from you. Can you check?
Yeah.
Because if I can, I would happily tag both so you don't get the charge.
Yeah, you just got to be behind the wall.
Yeah. So I would just
And
because
then
they ignore
9 away
those.
from these guys over here.
Yeah. Can I be? Yeah, just one guy.
Yep, so you can have one guy there. And then it's then you can make a charge into both cavalry units if you want.
Yeah, because they ignore terrain and models when they charge.
Perfect.
So there you go. Because I can put 3 into one, 2 into the other one, and see what happens.
Yeah, see the damage you do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna do that. And do you mind if I just put Maobid on them? Because I initially wanted to put it on the Lich Guard. But he was right next to. I will just put it on them because Lich Guard doesn't
my
do
will
the
be done.
damage.
So my will be done. My will be done is on the
It's on
right.
them, yeah, because I said it's gonna go on Lich Guard because no one else can get it. But then I changed my mind to actually veil them. So I was gonna put it on them because Lich Guard doesn't need it. They only need to put 4 wounds on the Ghazhkhgull.
That's fine.
Then Sheraz raised one of the Scorpex.
Oh yeah,
he gave them a buff.
skull back.
And the buff was plus on toughness.
Nice.
He only raised 1 warrior because he rolled 1 on the D3. Sheraz moved this way and he's gonna try to put the plane back down.
He's gonna try and kill the plane. Look at
and
Gaz. The Lich God are coming for Ghazhkhgull.
Yeah, they probably won't kill him yet.
But they're gonna try and hold him off.
So the thing is, with the Monolith, I have to kill the truck. But I've got D6 shots.
Oh,
and
nice,
then
you're going
4
with the truck.
shots. And I also want to do some damage to Ghazhkhgull.
Okay.
So it's really scary because.
It's iffy, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
which,
it's
like
very
what you do
iffy.
is very iffy.
But I think I have to because I don't have enough units to split enough fire to do stuff.
Both guns are at least strength 8, aren't they?
Yes.
That's good because I have ramshackle.
Ramshackle,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you want to be at least.
Yeah, I
strength
believe
8.
they're 9. The death rays are 9 and
That's
the
good.
big gun is 12.
That's good. That's good.
What's your toughness on the truck? 7?
Oh, 6, I believe it'll be.
Okay, because then particle wave will be doing.
Oh, winning on 2s, right? Yeah.
How many wounds do we have on the truck?
Have a quick look for you, David. I'll have a look.
I haven't seen a
This
truck
truck
in a
over here,
while,
guys.
so I couldn't tell you.
This truck right here. The truck is toughness 6 with 10 wounds, David.
Toughness 6 with 10 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, so particle whip alone is not enough.
It needs to get 4 through, does it? Is it flat 3 damage? It wounds on 2s, but it's flat 3 damage.
So I think I have to put 1 death ray into Gaz and everything else into him, unfortunately.
Okay,
Which
okay.
I don't like at all.
Okay.
So that's it. And then the Scorpex are planning to charge the guys in the middle.
Yeah, they're planning to charge
because
the knobs.
if they
that
get
out.
into them, these guys are toast. Because like I've got loads of
Yeah,
damage.
and that's one of my to the last units.
Yes.
And they're one of my well, they are the hardest hitting unit in my army.
Which is scary because 4 quicker boys just killed you.
Yeah. But that knob unit in there, the 10-man knob unit with all big choppers and
Yes.
power claws, is definitely the
I
hardest
know,
hitting
but
unit in
that's my
army.
only way to kill them. I think.
Yeah, I
So-
think that'll be, if you can get into them, David, that'll be big.
Yes.
That'll be big.
So we are gonna go with what's important, isn't it? So Shiraz is gonna shoot the plane.
Yeah, Sharon's gonna shoot the plane. Good luck,
So,
David. Good luck.
1 shot.
One shot.
Doesn't hit. Useful as usual.
Ooh, plane survives. Plane survives.
Okay. Let's leave him alone. This guy.
Monolith.
I'm gonna put 1 death ray
Yep.
into Gaz
Nah, he's gonna shrug that off, mate. He's gonna shrug that
and
off.
everything else into the truck.
Into the truck.
Yes.
Everything else into the truck. Now, if you're gonna hold this for a second,
Mhm.
David, I don't know if I have something like pulping smoke. I
Mhm.
mean,
you already
they're
minus 1.
white, right? You never know.
But you're ready -1.
Sorry?
You're ready -1.
What do you mean?
You're in the forest.
Oh yeah, I am. All
So
right.
even if you can pop
I mean, they
smoke-
don't have anything in their own thing, are they? They explode. They're open topped, and they have ramshackle.
Yep.
So I don't think there will be anything. It's worth having just a little quick look. I do have cloud of smoke,
Mhm.
and it works on speed freak units. It makes them -1 to hit. But yeah, like you said, I'm already
I
-1.
mean, you can use it if you want. I'll help you to use it.
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
You're right, dude. Okay, so
But I don't know if the truck's even a speed freak unit.
Yeah.
So, might not be able to use it on that.
So,
But the forest is my friend, David.
it is.
What are you
So-
firing first?
So particle whip.
The particle.
Because
Oh
I
yeah,
need
because
to-
you
that's what I
might
need
need
to
to re-roll the number of shots.
I don't need to read a number of shots.
For 1, go on. For 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Hitting on 4s.
I love calling it. I love calling it. Hey,
So
3
then-
death rays could be enough though.
Yeah.
Because aren't these D3 plus 3 damage?
They are. White death ray is gonna be into gas.
White death rays into gas.
So what you want is
Oh, only the one into gas. Oh,
And
it is a
wounds.
5 though. It does wound. And he's got a 4 up invulnerable. Which I am going to CP because that's huge. No, he fails it.
so it's at least 4 damage.
Yes.
So we take 4.
So
4 damage
Ghazhkhgull
of
takes
damage,
4 wounds.
I was kind of hoping to get. So I got nothing of the plane and nothing of the truck.
Yeah, that's very unlucky, David. Getting nothing on the plane and nothing on the truck. But look at it. Look how nicely painted that truck is, guys. And look at the scary knob unit in there. Look at the scary knob unit in there. You think they're going to jump out like that? Right. So we've got 8 wounds left on Big Gas. There we go.
That means we're gonna have to put my warriors. So I'm thinking, do I need to put the warriors into play? To finish it off, it's 20
Possibly.
shots with 5 wounds. I'll need to spend a CP for auto wounding.
Last time they took 8 off.
Yeah. I think I have to, and I will have to charge the guys in the front.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put everything into the plane.
So you're
I
spending
wanted
1
to put it
CP,
into the
right?
boys, yeah, but,
And that's for what? For the auto 6 is to hit, 6 is to hit auto wound, right?
yes.
Perfect.
So I've got 6.
Good luck, David. Good luck.
That's 11 guys, so I'm gonna roll it twice.
Very nice.
Hitting on 3s, and 6 is auto wound. Oh, that's great. Where's my 6? I paid for it, literally.
Oh, there's 5.
5 wounds.
Okay.
There you go. 2 wounds. And 5 again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 wounds. Wow, okay. Oh, David, give us 9. That should kill it.
I hope. And 9.
9. So I'm going to hold on to like 2 dice.
Yep.
Going to roll all of the rest first. See
You
how we get
CP'd
on.
already. So you CP'd Gaz.
Oh, I've CP'd
Yep.
Gaz. And I've already died. Look, I failed 5.
There.
6. He failed 6. Does he go boom boom? Yes, he does.
Yes. I don't know if you might be within 6 of mine. I would say yes. You're within 6 of that guy.
Oh, I'm within 6 of the score
Yeah.
pegs. That's pretty cool. Well, David, hold this for me because I might have a nasty little trick for you.
Actually, you are within 6 of Shadows, I think, as well.
David, do you want to hold this
Yeah.
for me?
Yeah, there you go. You are within 6 of Shadows.
So, I have a stratagem called Kareen.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it lets me move 6 inches.
And then blow up.
Yeah, moving in at 6 inches and then blow up. But I just want to see how it says it. Oh no, it can make a normal move of up to 6 inches.
So you cannot
So I
turn
believe
around
that would
that
have
way,
to
maybe.
be in a straight line. So I don't think.
Yeah.
Don't think I
You
can
can
do it.
probably pivot once and then.
Yeah, but I don't think
you're
that
getting
is
2 units, so you
anything,
cannot get any
yeah,
better.
it's fine. So so the score pecs, right? 2 more wounds.
Yep. And Shadows.
Oh, was I in range? Oh, I was in range of Shadows. Nice. 3 more wounds.
Yeah, so Shadows is. There you go. So Shadows is down to 4. And Scorpix are down to 1.
Shadows is down to 4.
And
4? What? He's only got 7.
He's got like 7 wounds.
Okay.
But he's got no invuln.
So Shadows is down to 4. Scorpec is down to 1, and this has gone kaboom. And that
He's
is
gone.
one of my to the last dead.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, David.
Yep.
I should have my to the last on 15 counting down,
Yeah,
shouldn't we?
so let's get it.
So let's put it on 10. So we have 10 to the last left at the moment. Yeah, guys, that's the new way we're deciding to do to the
Easier,
last.
yeah.
Is we're starting on 15 and then knocking 5 off each time one of them dies. Like this one. Oh no, my plane, my lovely plane.
I mean, the really bad thing is that Trug is alive. It's
This is the one that has to come back next turn, so I'll put it at the front.
it's a real pickle.
That's the dead one.
Okay, so
This one
I
will
believe
come back next
that's
turn.
all
So
I
I'll
should
leave that
think.
one here at the front, just
and
so I
mine
can
stole all my dice.
bring it back easily.
Yeah.
Oh, I took all the dice. Yeah, sorry.
That's all my shooting.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, we killed something. I'm happy that the plane's dead at least.
Yeah, the plane's dead.
So now the charges.
Oh, there's quite a few of them, isn't there?
So
Is that one into the knob,
I
this
have
one
to
into
start with
there.
that one because it's the
You have to
biggest
start
charge with the Wraiths.
Oh, okay. Or do they get anything special if they?
They're just +1 to charge.
Oh, okay.
So I just.
Oh, okay, in case you want to CP one, yeah.
Because
yeah.
I want to charge these both guys and kill at least like 2 squigs in each squad because that'll be big for me.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a 8-inch because I'm +1 for Nova.
Yep.
Nope. And I'll CP that.
Of course you will.
Nope. Ah, they don't make it.
Oof.
That's my CP gun. And
That's unlucky, David.
these warriors. Oh, Lich Guard is gonna charge.
Oh, into Gaz, yeah. Big Gaz.
They
Easy.
make it.
Oh, yeah, they're all the 10 when they only need like a 5.
Yep.
That's always the way, isn't
That's
it?
always.
That's
happens.
always the way. You fail.
Always
You
the
fail
wrong
like
way.
the 8-9 inch charges,
Yep.
and then the next unit rolls a 10 for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolls like a 10 for no
So
reason.
there you
yeah.
go. They're gonna go like that.
Yep, of course.
Warriors are gonna charge them both.
Oh, the squig hogs and the.
Yeah, I'll just roll it here, so
Yeah,
it's
of course,
easier
of course.
4. That's luckily enough. That's 5.
Oh,
There we go.
it sucks that they can't quite get by Anric here. If they could get
Yeah.
all of them attacking and
They
have
would be-
Anric
they
here's
would be
extra
way
attack.
scarier, actually.
Yeah, that would have been very
Actually do
nice,
stuff.
actually.
And now these complex. The problem is, I think they'll have to go into that big bad squig boss.
Oh, go into the Beast Boss! Go into
Because
the Beast
they're gonna
Boss.
be in Nova. They're gonna be in Hungry Void.
Yep.
So they're strength 6 base, and the big guy is gonna be strength 8 base, and then I can get them +1 strength on strength 9 and strength 7.
Yeah, and he's toughness 7, so you can at least make them strength 7.
So at least I'll be wounding you on 5s, not 6s.
Yeah, because he's -1 to wound, guys.
So they're
He's
gonna
-1
charge the
to
big
wound. You know
boss.
why, David? You know why? Because he's hard as nails. Hard as nails, mate.
That's right. Everyone makes the charge after them, other than the warriors, obviously.
Hard as nails, bro. Hard as nails.
Yeah. I'll show you all these nails. I'm literally made of metal.
Hey, but he's also wearing the Beast-Tide mantle.
Yeah. I'm literally made of metal.
Made of metal. Yeah. Orcs choose on metal.
Them,
Oh, into the smasher squeak.
they'll have to try.
12, nice.
The only one that I wanted to
Yeah,
make
the only one that you needed to be big, the only one you needed to be big was the low roll, and everyone else needed 5 or 6 inch charges.
Oh, shocking that is. It always happens. Every time.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Okay, so that's all the charges. Sheraz will, I think he'll happily stay back. There's nothing he needs to get in risk of getting killed.
Yeah.
So
I kind of thought he would just stay
yeah,
there.
just combat. Now, the thing is, where do I fight first so I don't get murdered, right?
Yeah,
And
because
it
I
was
will
meant
be
to be
interrupting
here.
somewhere. Yeah, you would. I know you would have. You would have fought here first.
But
yeah.
now, you know very well. It's no, actually, I would tag him with the charge.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
go
yeah.
into the warriors because I don't want him to go into the warriors.
No problem. No problem.
It's gonna have to be them because they'll just get removed if they don't go first.
Yes.
So they'll go. Boop, boop, boop. So they'll all fight. There's 4 of them.
Yep, 4 of them. 4 of them into my lord. Now, are you going to use the CP? Ooh.
So now, is it plus on attack or is it plus on strength?
+1 attack, in my opinion, would be silly. Now, let me explain why.
Because
if you have +1 attack, you get 4 attacks each. No, you get 5 attacks each instead of 4 attacks
Yeah.
each, right? But then you'll be strength 6, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll be strength 6, even in Hungry Void,
Yeah.
which means you'll be wounding him on 6s because he's T7 and -1 to wound. So +1 attack gives you only. It doesn't give. If it gave you double attacks, it'd be fine because it gives you +1.
Yeah.
You're wounded
it's
on
not
6s,
enough.
whereas the other one doesn't give you. You lose 4 attacks. You only lose 4 dice, but you wound on 5s instead of 6s. That's way bigger.
Remember how I told you I didn't have points to do it, but normally I would have
Yeah.
plasma sight, and he would give me additional plus on strength and plus on attack, and then I'll be wounding him on 4s.
Then you'd be wounding him on
That'll be
4s,
so
yes.
big because I think he's dead then.
Yes.
I mean, he's minus 1 damage.
I'm not
so-
sure.
With minus 1 damage.
Yeah, your attacks go down to 1 damage, and he has a 5 up, 5 up.
Yeah,
So-
that's the thing. I don't expect to kill
He's a
him.
beast. He's
But
a beast.
They weren't there to attack him. They were
Nah,
there
he's
to kill the
not.
knobs,
He's a
but,
beast. Snagga.
That's my 3 guys with 4 attacks each.
Of course.
They're gonna be hitting on 3, so you're rolling 1.
Nice.
There you go.
All the 2s.
And
All the 2s.
wounding you on 5s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And minus a lot.
5 up invulnerable he has. Passes 1. Then he drops your damage 2 down to damage 1. And he has 5 up on parents. Passes another 1, so he takes 1 wound.
Yep, and the guy with the big blade. 3 attacks. Rerolling once. And wounding him on 4s.
Yeah, because you're strength 8, toughness 7, but you're minus
Yeah,
1 to
1
wound.
wound.
5 up invulnerable. Saved it.
Ace.
So he takes 1 wound.
So my 175 point unit with a CP spent dealt 1 wound.
To 145 point character.
Yeah. He's tough.
He is tough, isn't he?
Mm.
He is tough, man. So he's got 8 wounds left.
Yeah, so I'm planning to
8
interrupt.
wounds left. Now, I don't think I need to interrupt with Ghazhkhgull because he's going to get to fight anyway. Or that beast boss now. I don't think Warriors going to do anything to them. But this unit of 4 cavalry, the Warriors can kill 1 or 2 of them. Because you're AP -1, aren't you? Because you're Novok.
Yes.
And your strength now... Oh, 5! Strength 5.
Strength 5.
So you're still winning on 5.
Hold on a minute. I had plus 1 strength for
could be
charging.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because of Hungry Void.
Yeah. So 5, 6. Okay, there you go, maths.
Yeah.
I was just like, did I forget about it?
No,
I
because you're
forgot
strength
about it.
5. Hungry Void makes you 6. That's why we use the stratagem
Yeah.
to make it 7.
Yeah, because I was like,
Otherwise, you'd be winning
in
on
my
6.
head it wasn't right because I always had 8 because of plasma sight.
Yeah.
But I forgot I don't have plasma sight.
Yeah,
God damn
yeah.
it. Plasma sight is so good.
So we got that. So I think these
Yes.
cavalry are actually going to be okay as well.
They should.
The
be
only
fine.
place to maybe interrupt is over here.
Yes.
Because he can kill maybe 1, but then after he fights, because he's got the beast gob, hasn't he, the relic? So after he fights, on a 2+ unit takes D3 more wounds as well. And that's not attacks, that's after he fights. So he could kill 2. And then maybe he can survive 3. I mean, it's unlikely because he has a 4-up save and no win run. So he's probably dead. But there could be a chance, right? Now, is that worth spending 2 CP, David? What do you think? For killing 2 of them? Is that worth spending 2 CP?
I don't think so, but if I were to spend the CPs anywhere, it'll be there.
Yeah, that's the only place to spend them.
They're not that scary.
Yeah, I don't think
they
they're
are not
that
all gonna
scary.
die.
The Lich Guard won't all die, and they will definitely take 4 wounds off Gaz. Oh, it's such a tough choice, David. It's such a tough choice. I think I will interrupt.
Okay.
I think I will. Here you go.
There you go.
So, I'm down to 3 wounds. 3 CP. But actually, hold on, I've got him here. He's not too bad. He's decent. Obviously, he doesn't have Headwhopper's Kill Chopper. That's on the other one. But he does have the Beast Gob. So, where is he? That is the question. I think he's right at the top of the thing. No, that's the Beast Gob. David.
The Codex attacked me. If there
Codex
weren't enough
attacked you? You mean your fat hand knocked it off the wall?
If there weren't enough attacks going into me, there's also a Codex.
I won't smash a squig. So I won't do the squig jaws first. I'll do him first. So he's got a big chopper. So he's got 4 attacks. Yeah, he's got 4 attacks.
Yeah.
And he's just hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Nice. So the 6 is an explosion because he's Goffs. And then he is strength 7, so 3s. That is 3 saves. Minus 1 AP.
Oh, so it works. So I fail 1.
So he takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then get 2 extra attacks with the Smasher Squig. 1 hit, but it's an explosion. And then 3s because it's strength 6. That's another 2 at minus 1.
I fail 2.
Fell 2, so he kills 1.
Yeah.
And the next one takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I reanimate.
Now you reanimate because I'm done fighting.
Nope.
And then after I'm done fighting on a 2 up. Yeah, take D3 more wounds. Another 2.
So another 1 dice. And this gets down to 2.
Nice. So it did what we thought it was going to do, and it killed 2 Scorpeg Destroyers.
Yeah.
So that's me, and then the rest of your attacks, David.
So now I can just fight. So 1 guy, 2 guys.
Oh, yep.
So these are 2 normal guys hitting all 3 2 on guns. Oop, give back. 3 miss. And they are strength 5 because they don't get Hungry Void because they're outside of character range.
He is toughness 6.
So 5s. 1 wound.
Huh. AP?
Minus.
Is it 2 or is it 3?
Let me tell you. Good thing to know because usually everyone has their invuln, so I don't need to know that.
Yeah.
The elite. Let's go big destroyers. It's minus 3.
Ah, so he doesn't get a save.
Hmm?
Nice. Oh, so, no. That's not true.
6
I have a 6 of movement, don't I? Because I'm a beast snagger. What a hero. So he takes no damage.
And then the hyper blade. Rolling once, 2 hits. And these are going to be freeze.
Cool. It's a 5 and a 5. 2 5s.
At minus 4.
Mine's 4. So 6 of invulnerables?
No
Nope.
flat 3 damage.
Oh, they're flat 3 damage. I think he might have just killed him on his own.
Just on the 6.
Yeah, 4 wounds. Sorry, 5 wounds. Yes, 5 wounds. Boop. He's just killed. Oh, sorry. He's just killed the character. Taking him out. Taking him out.
Yeah, the 2 guys just
There
like
we
bumped
go.
off him and the big guy just like boosh.
Yeah, 2 guys bounced off and the 1 guy just went, let me show you how it's done. Slay.
At least we killed the model. There is something. So now, all I've got left is my Lich Guard and my Warriors.
Yep. And there's no CPs to spend, right? It's just the attacks
No,
to make.
no CPs. to
Okay,
spend.
bro, go for it.
So let's do the Ghazhkhgull. There you guys.
I think Ghazhkhgull does just lose 4, doesn't he?
Yep.
It's going to be incredibly hard to not lose 4 wounds with Ghazhkhgull.
Because now I've got 4 attacks each.
Yeah, this is a bucket ton of attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just roll 5 guys.
4.5, right?
Yeah.
Is it 9-man unit? So that's 4, so you're going to add 2 dice to
4.5,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Freeze.
Isn't it 2s? Oh, no, you didn't give them
No,
one.
we don't. I gave it on the raise that failed the charge.
Oh, yeah?
And they are now at plus 1 strength, so they're gonna be strength
7.
7. So 4s?
Yup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay.
There
Well,
you
let's roll these because he might already fail 4. He fails 3, so he's got 1 wound that you can do, and you've got that many attacks
do you want me to
again.
roll again?
So yeah, so he definitely takes 4.
I think I'll
wounds.
take at least 1.
Yeah, I think you will take at least 1 on the next lot. You took 3 there,
Yes.
So he's down to 4 wounds. And guys, the reason why we're not rolling anymore is because Ghazhkhgull, because he's the prophet, he's the prophet of the Great War. He can only lose 4 wounds per phase. Right, David?
Yeah.
So he can only lose 4 wounds per phase.
So he's gonna go there.
Oh, here we go.
I'm basically gonna put everything into the
into the cavalry unit,
yeah, because
right?
there's no point hitting the boss.
Yeah, that beast boss is
Just
just
11 guys, right?
that beast boss is just a monster.
4, 8, 11. I don't have any extra attacks because we don't have CPs. So hitting on freeze. I get
But don't they have 2 attacks base?
no, they've got 1 attack base. You get 1 attack base, 1 for Anrakir, and 1 for CP.
Oh, 1 for the CP. I was going to say, don't they get 3 by Anarchy base? Only if they use
Yeah,
the
yeah,
strat.
only if they use the strat. And I'm stream plus on stress. I'm stream 5 now. With toughness 6,
On
right?
T6,
Anyway, so
yeah.
5s. Not bad. So I'm -1 anyway, right?
Yeah.
And these are -2.
Oh, okay, yeah, that does make a difference because they actually have a 4 up armor.
Yeah.
So they only got a 6 up against these, past 1, and then a 5 up against these. No, so 4 go through. They have 3 wounds each.
We kill a squig.
So 1 dies, and the next one is down to 2 wounds. So 1 dies. I'll take this one actually. So 1 dies, and the next one is down to 2 wounds. Yeah, I thought you might do that, like try and wrap him.
Yeah, that's the best I can do.
But I do have a fair amount of attacks that are going to
You
come
do
back
have a
at me
fair
now.
amount of attacks.
So here you go, David.
I don't think I have anything else to hit you.
Let's see what we can do back to you now. Right then, so first of all,
There we go.
we've got that beast boss. Now I think the squigs should go first. This unit 3 squig hog boys, because they can only hit one thing.
Yep.
Like the boss could actually go for multiple, right? So we need to see.
Yep.
So we'll go for them first. So I'll just do the riders first. You charge me, so I'm only strength 6. But strength 6 is good enough. And both them and the guys underneath are strength 6, so it's okay. So I got 3 attacks each on the riders. 1, 2, 3 riders. So am I hitting on 2s, or do I only get +1 to hit for the beast boss if I've charged? Beast boss on Squigosaur. While a friendly clan, beast, snagga, core, or character unit is within 6, each time a unit makes a melee attack.
Yeah, just have to be within 6.
Yeah, just got to be within 6. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 2s then. Into the warriors, obviously, it's the only thing I can hit. Rerolling 1s. 1 miss, but 1 explosion. I'm rerolling, guys, because I'm by Ghazhkhgull. I'm still within 6 inches of Ghazhkhgull. So winning on 3s. That's pretty good.
That's into the warriors?
Yep. So that many, and these are -2 from the riders.
So that's all failed. So that's, how many was it? 6, 7, 8.
8 dead.
Yeah, so that's 8 already.
And then the cavalry underneath get 6 attacks. All hit? I don't know why I rerolled the
Yeah, I was about to
one,
say,
but yeah,
don't
they
you
all hit.
them too.
3s. That's another 3. And these are -1.
Oops.
So 9, 10.
So 9. That was...
You took the pass instead of the 2 fails.
Oh.
You took the 6.
So I
Yeah.
think I hit 11, so I've got 1 left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3, 6. Yeah, 5.
11. Very nice. So
So,
1 lives and the 10 get to try and re-am. That's really cool, actually.
3 come back.
3 come back. So 10 die and 3
So
come
I've got
back.
4 left. And that was squigs, right?
Yeah, that was the unit of Squig Hog Boys, yeah. That was the riders and the mounts. I do get to attack with both before you see if you come back, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So 4 left. That's lucky that I can stay out of combat with the beast boss to finish them off and still keep offsetting on the objective.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Because
are you
I'm
going out of engaging?
Yes.
Are you not engaging the beast boss
No.
anymore? Okay, cool.
Because I don't want it to slap them out of existence.
Roar!
Yeah, because the thing is, I just need 1 model on there to be obsec and have that objective. Which
Yeah.
helps me a little bit. You don't get 15 and stuff.
Yes.
So-
Now, he is not within 6 of the knob on Smasher Squig,
Mhm.
so he doesn't get the +1 damage for his Squig. For
Oh,
his
no.
for his Squig Hog.
Oh, he's not flat 3 damage. Yeah.
But he's flat 3 damage base. Oh my god. So he's okay. I thought they were all flat 2, all the squigs. I thought his was -3 instead of -1 because all the others are just -1 AP. So
Yeah.
I thought he was -3 instead of -1. But actually, his Squigosaur is strength 7, -3, flat 3 damage, and he makes 3 extra attacks
That's
with
pretty
that.
bonkers if you ask me.
Yeah. So is there only 3 left?
No, there's
No, there's
behind the
one
wall.
that took a wound
He's
or 2 in
on,
explosions,
on
right?
A wound, yeah.
He's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
So instead of going with the flat 3 first, guys, I'm going to go with the flat 3 after. So first of all, he has a beast chopper.
Yeah.
So he has 5 attacks. And then he has +1 attack when you fight with a beast chopper. So that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has +1 attack with his relic. It gives him +1 attack and a 5 of no pain.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 7 attacks. And he's hitting on 2s. And he's got an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And
And toughness
then
6, actually.
He is strength 6.
There you go. So that's +1 toughness.
Yes, because I didn't charge, so I'm only strength 6.
Okay.
So 4s, 3 wounds.
AP.
AP -2, 2 damage.
So failed all 3. So he killed 2.
So that kills 2.
Yeah.
And then he gets 3 extra attacks with the Squigosaur.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. All hit. And then wounding on 3s because strength 7. Strength 7.
And
That's
AP?
3 wounds and it's -3, flat 3 damage.
So did that.
Wow. He is incredible.
Yeah.
He is incredible.
Like, how do you kill him?
Yeah, he is incredible.
Oh,
Wow.
there you go.
For only 140 points, it's pretty impressive. So he is just going to go just outside of an inch of the Warriors, because I don't think he can move through that gap, but he might be able to charge Sheraz through that gap.
Possibly.
So maybe it might be best for him to stay there. And then we've got Big Gaza.
Yeah.
Big Gaza, here we go. So, Ghazhkhgull! That's what I like to call him. Ghazhkhgull! So he has got 4 wounds left. Oh, so he's only got 6 attacks, not 7. He has to lose 1 more wound to get his 7 attacks.
Yeah.
So, Ghazhkhgull has 6 attacks, but then he gets +1 from his Warlord trait. Proper killy. Add 1 to your Warlord's attacks, and it's AP -5. Okay. So he's hitting on 2s. And he's rerolling 1s. Actually, you can reroll the hit roll, right? Each time modeling that unit, a Ghazhkhgull character, each time modeling the unit makes a melee attack, you can reroll the hit roll. So I'll reroll everything that's not a 6. Oh, 3 1s! But that's an explosion. Yeah. It was for the chance of rolling 3 6s there instead of 3 1s, right? So he's on middle bracket, which is strength 12. 5 wounds.
5 4-ups. Failed 2.
So he kills 2 Lich Guard.
So that's still Lich Guard reanimate. Oh yeah! 1 comes back.
Nice.
2 die.
And that's why I didn't interrupt with Ghazhkhgull, because I was like, you know what, he's never going to kill that many of them.
I suppose 1 can just come back here. So you don't go that way.
Is that coherent? He's going to be within 2 of the models?
Yeah, he's not going to wrap you, but he cannot go.
Okay, but well, Ghazhkgull's not falling back.
If I drop you here.
Ghazhkgull's not falling back. I can't afford to. Can't afford it. Actually, he's only got 4 wounds, so he will want to fall back.
There you go.
Can you wrap him, or?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
With coherency, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. So at least he'll be able to fall back, because otherwise he's dead, and he is it to the last, guys. Remember that. He is it to the last. He is it to the last. So, I would say actually pretty well in David's turn there.
You did pretty well in my turn.
Yeah, for that. And you've lost what? 7 warriors total, because you had 11, and there's 4 there now.
Yeah.
The rest ones still
but
count,
also
right?
lost the 6 Scorpion Destroyers.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is pretty big.
The rest warriors still count, right? Like I don't get to minus them off your leadership. Only the 7 that are dead at the end, right? So you owe me a morale.
Yeah.
7 died.
Yeah, they're running, and then there's 3 more. So 2 run.
2 run.
I'll take this guy and this guy.
Very nice.
There you go. And I will just keep 2 on the objective.
Cool. Yeah, because you're OBSEC, right?
Yeah.
You're OBSEC.
Keeping my banner.
Keeping your banner points. Right then.
So I did score.
Yes. So you did
some
get you raise the
no
banners and
prisoners.
stuff.
We can count down.
And you did get you.
Purge for 1 quarter.
Yeah, you get Purge the Vermin for a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 points, right?
Yeah.
And then no prisoners. You've killed 1 Squiggog.
So I don't get the.
So you get 3 wounds.
Yeah, so it was
Because you've killed a character, but the character doesn't count.
Yeah.
You've killed a Waaaggh Blaster Jet, but Waaaggh Blaster Jet doesn't count. So yeah, it's just a Squiggog.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I'm gonna get 10 primaries again.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see how much pain I can cause David. David tried some big plays that turn, guys, and unfortunately, he failed the main charges that he needed. The shooting, the one unit that shot into the one unit he wanted to kill, the Monolith into the truck. Just went terrible. Didn't even get a single hit. Like, not even a single hit. And then the one charge he wanted also went horribly wrong. So David really banked on a few things there, and unfortunately, the two big things both went wrong. Not even one went off. So I'm going to punish him in a big way here. I think this is really going to hurt him.
I feel a little bit outnumbered.
My elite Ghazhkgull's bodyguard, my unit of 10 knobs, led by the boss knob with the power claw, obviously. So, the elite 10-man knob unit, they've jumped out of the truck. They've seen Ghazhkhgull get charged. He's almost dead. They've jumped out of their truck, come forward, and they're going to go and save Ghazhkhgull. They're going to charge those Lich Guard. The Ghazhkhgull boys just fell back to give them space. The character also moved back to, again, just give them space. The Beast Boss is going to be charging the Warriors and Sheraz over there, basically. He's just an inch away from the Warriors. Ghazhkhgull is just staying in the combat because when those knobs charge in, he'll be giving them full rerolls to hit, which I think is pretty impressive. So that's what he's going for. They do only hit on 3s, though, because the Beast Boss on the Squigosaur only gives Beast Snagga core and character units +1 to hit. So they don't have +1 to hit.
Oh, so they're pretty bad at time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So these guys over here, they're just sitting back holding that objective. The guys that were there, they advance forward because I've called the Great Waaaggh. I called the Great Waaaggh because I have Ghazhkgull, so the Speed Waaaggh and the normal Waaaggh go off. So I can advance and charge this turn with everybody. So they advance forward. Squighogs advance 14 out of here. These guys advance 7 out of the ruin. These guys just moved 10 because they just go to the thing there. And then the plane that flew off the board has come back on the back here. I know he's only hitting on 6s, but he's going to try and kill that one Scorpec on 2 wounds just to help the Squighogs out. And then, next turn, he could go that quarter. He could basically go in any of the quarters for engage next turn, which is what I was going for with him. So that's the main thing we're trying to do here. All right, then. A little bit of shooting then, guys, before we go into combat. So I've got the Waaaggh Bomb Blaster Jet, of course, is just going to put everything into them. So the 2 teleport blasters, 7 shots, 6s to hit, 1 hit, and wounding on 3s. Wounds, but now I'm AP -3 because of the Great Waaaggh. Oh, nope. It's a 3, so it goes straight through, so it kills 1 minimum.
Yep.
And then the Smasher Gun. Well, there's his mission accomplished, but he gets 2 shots. Can he get a hit on a 6? No.
Nah.
So he has killed one.
One's dead. Is he gonna stay dead? Oh, actually, it's turn 3, right?
Yeah.
And my first protocol, but not in character range, is the Undying Legions.
Oh, so he would have gone up to 3 wounds.
For real to Rian.
Oh, a reroll to Rian.
Yeah, but I had to do it in the range of a character.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So they almost came back.
Yeah.
Unlucky. So that's that. And then these guys are going to throw their stickers.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 stickers there. Because I can advance and shoot assault weapons without penalty when I call the Waaaggh. Okay. So 2 hits. And then wounding on 3, strength 6. No. Strength 5 when I throw them, I believe. So just 1 wound. And then these guys will chuck their stickers. 2 hits. 1 wound again. Yeah, 2 damage, baby.
2 damage.
Yeah. And then they've got the 4 guys that are sitting on the back. And I know they're only strength 3 or 4, but it's 1 hit. It's not a wound. That would have been well funny.
Yeah.
So we got that. Ghazhkgull's a monster, so he can shoot into combat.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got his Daka 16 gun.
Yeah, it is not heavy, right? So you don't.
No, it's Daka. So you're just going for the Lich Guard. 5s to hit. 3 hits.
I love how we get so many shots with 3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits. 4s to wound. No wounds.
Yeah.
Go Ghazhkhgull. I think he's like, no. He's putting all of his arms up to try and defend. Like, no.
He just keeps shooting.
And now the knobs are going to charge in and save him.
You know, he's like this old arcade games where he's just permanently shooting.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is he is going to charge into the Warriors and Sheraz. and see what he rolls. It's a 3, which I believe is easily in.
I think it's just about enough.
Boop.
I still have my banner.
There we go. You still have the banner. The banner is still up until the 2 warriors die. Right, and then the knobs are going to go into the Lich Guard. They roll a 7. So they're very easily in.
Yeah, they'll go wherever they want.
Yeah. Oh, of course, I will go into the warriors too, just so I can get as many fighting into the Lich Guard as possible. Yep, that guy.
So you get like 3 here and 2 here.
No, because he will fight first. Because you can't interrupt, right?
Yeah.
So he will fight first, kill the 2 warriors, and then they'll pile in.
I think if you get 5 of them, that's probably enough, right? You're flat for 2 damage.
I've had 2 damage, but I am only AP -1. So I can do that on that side. So I can get 4 guys fighting there, basically, like that. 3 guys that are within half an inch of that guy, who's within half an inch of Lich Guard. 4 there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 at the moment when they pile in. But these 3 will get to fight if the Beast Boss can kill those 2 warriors. If. Right, this cavalry unit will charge them.
Yeah, they cannot really fail.
No, but they're going to re-roll it, try and get the biggest one they can.
They cannot even touch the forest.
Damn it. Damn it. I was trying to
I know,
charge around.
Leave my banner alone.
No, I want engage, David.
Nah.
This cavalry unit is going to charge into them. Into the wraiths. 6. It's fine. We'll just charge there like that.
Guess not.
Guess not. We're not getting it this turn. And then the beast snaggers will charge in
They're
there.
gonna roll a 12 probably.
And then we'll re-roll that. For 5. Damn it.
They're kind of apprehensive for going forward. Like, nah.
Yeah, basically, you know how you failed your 1 important charge and then you got all the big ones rolled high charges?
Yeah.
All of mine are going off, they're just low charges.
At least they're going off.
Yeah, at least they're
I
going
wouldn't
off.
complain if all mine went off, even on low roll.
No, mate, I'm not complaining. I'm happy that my orcs are up for a fight, mate. It's orcs. If they're not up for a fight, then I'll be unhappy, right?
Oh, so why did the plane go off the board?
Huh?
Why did the
He's
plane
not
go off the board?
combat. He's laying up for a fight. Then these guys, they're going to charge the Monolith. Because, guys, if they charge the Monolith and even one of them lives, the Monolith will have to shoot them.
Yeah.
Right? He won't be. And one of his guns is blast, right? One of his guns is blast, right?
Yeah.
So he'll only be able to shoot the 4 death rays. And if that doesn't kill him, then it can't do anything
What
that
doesn't
turn.
kill him makes them stronger.
So that's huge. So we'll charge the Monolith here. It might be a long charge, but we'll see. Not a double 1, so we'll re-roll it with here we go. And it's probably not a 5 either.
Probably not a 5.
Nice. So they don't go anywhere. And that is basically all my charges. So, hitting David because he doesn't have any CPs.
Nope.
To interrupt. So we're going to hit with everything. I think we'll start on this side, and then we'll just work our way that way. So we've got these guys. So the guys on top get 3 attacks each, but now they get 4 each. Because of the war. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing, David?
Yeah.
The 1 strength 4 attack off the back.
Oh, the
for every single cavalry, and
but
there's
I'm
like
pretty
2
sure,
warriors left.
I'm pretty sure you just wipe a unit. Oh.
Yeah, like for
warriors.
the turns they fought into them.
Ah.
So that's something to remember for next time. So I've got 3 misses, but 4 explosions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wounding on 3s. Yeah, strength 6.
And the AP?
AP -2, because these are the guys on top.
So 5. 2 damage?
2 damage each.
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
So we come forward slightly. Boop, 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 like that. Then we'll do the same over here. We'll start with the cavalry again.
These have 4 up in wounds, so maybe more will this.
maybe. Oh, if we hit it like that, then yeah.
Okay.
All those miss, but 1 explosion. But we are still winning on 3s. Okay.
It's not great. 4?
4 wounds.
There you go. I'm always here to fail all my invents. 1.5 dead.
1.5 dead.
Yeah. There you go.
Then we got the 1 attack each at strength 4 with AP 0. 1 explosion. 1 wound.
Failed.
Kills the wraith. There we go. That's why I did that one first. and then four mounts. The 4 mounts. Now they don't get +1 attack. 1 explosion. 3s. And these are AP 1. That many, David.
So it doesn't matter because I've got 4 up invul and 3 up safe. Failed 2.
So another 1 dice.
Another 1 dice.
Oh, we killed 3. There's 9
That's
dice,
3.
David.
5
Because
ups.
you can come back.
And I'm next to the character. So I get to reroll 1. Oh!
Oh, well, you need to pass it.
Yeah!
There you go. So 1 comes back.
1 comes back and I'll get him like in there somewhere.
Of course.
Like in here.
Yeah.
Whatever they go. You know what I mean. Somewhere.
Perfect. So you got a Wraith there. Cool. Then I've got my Beast Snaggers. Now this guy's right in the corner, isn't he?
Yep.
So we'll put...
At least there'll be a few less attacks.
Yeah, I mean, I can only get 2 within half an
Yeah.
inch. So I think I'll only fight with 5 guys. 5 guys like that.
Yeah,
There
it's,
you go,
better,
that's
it's
what I
better to
think
get hit by like 25 rather than 125.
Yeah, definitely. So Beast Snaggers get 4 attacks a model.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because there's 4, and then there's the...
Do you get 1 for the Waaaggh?
There's the Snagga knob as well in there. Yeah, because they have 2 base, 1 for the chopper, 1 for the Waaaggh. So they get 4 each. But I think the Beast Snagga knob has a 2 damage weapon. A power snapper, yeah. So he has 3 attacks, and then 1 for the Waaaggh. So he only has 4 as well, because he doesn't have a chopper. He doesn't get the chopper.
Yep.
So he doesn't get the extra health. So he's got 4 attacks.
Yeah, so with 3 rays on full health.
On full health. Nice. So he's hitting on 3s. So he hits with everything. And then he is strength 7. So 2 wounds. And he's -2 damage.
Failed 1, so what down to 1 wound?
Down to 1 wound. And then this is the other 4 guys.
That's
It's
really
2
good.
misses and 2 explosions. Perfect. And they are, guys, this is badass. So they are strength 5 base, strength 6 for charging because I'm Goffs. They're actually running wraiths on 3s.
Yeah.
Quite a few, that many, David. And they are -1.
Oops. So that's this 1 wave dead. And 1 takes a wound. Oh no, so he was down to 1, right?
Yeah.
So 1 wave dead and 1 down to 1 wound.
Oh, it's 1 down. Nice.
So 1 wave dead. So I'll probably kill that wave. Yeah, there you go. And 1.
Nice. So there are 2 wraiths left and one of them's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
I quite like that. I think that's quite cool.
Cool.
Well, for me, that's cool. For me, that's cool. I like it. So, nice. So we've done that. That's this side of the board done. Then we go on to this side of the board. So the beast boss will go first. And he is going to put...
So, just to let you know, Sheras,
Yep.
toughness 6, no invuln, 3 up safe. Yeah.
Toughness 6, no inventory up save.
Yep.
Well, that's just made my choice very easy, guys.
Yes.
So he's going to put all of his attacks into the warriors.
Yeah.
His 6 or 7 attacks. And then he will put his 3 attacks from his smasher squig into Sheraz.
Just real quick,
Sheraz.
because I don't have a save on my warriors. So they will just die.
Yeah, because he is -2 AP. So they have a 6 up, right?
Oh, 6 of save. How many attacks do you have?
So he has 5, 6 with the weapon, 7 for the Waaaggh, 8 for his relics. He's actually got a hit.
Yeah,
Right?
hits on 2s, wounds on 2s. And they're dead.
Hits on 2s, wounds on 3s.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
right.
you never know. I might as well
roll
roll
it
it, right? So he's got 8 attacks. He's hitting on 2s.
Yeah, cool.
1 mit. Oh, Ghazhkhgull reroll. All hit.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
Maybe?
Yeah.
But 6 ups?
Nope. No, 3 die. Okay, so he does kill the warriors.
Yeah, I didn't think they'll live.
Hey, it was close,
If there
David. It was
5,
close.
Oh, if they hit 5 of invul, maybe.
Yeah. And then he gets 3 attacks with his Squigosaur. And he's hitting on 2s. All hit. He's going to re-roll them all, actually. There you go. 4 hits. Because he's getting Ghazhkhgull range, so he can re-roll everything. So he hits with all 4. Oh, wait, he hits with 4. And then he is strength 8 for the Squigosaur on the charge. 2 wounds.
And what's the EP?
-3.
So
He's got 2 6
up
ups.
saves.
And they're flat 3 damage. So that's 6 damage. Oh, he's just smushed him.
Yep.
He's just smushed him. So now he stands up. Get this banner out of here.
Yeah.
There, look, see, he's
Just
taken the
about.
banner. All right, and then this knob can go to there, and now these two can fight because
Yes.
they can be within half an inch of him. There we go. So that's all 10 knobs fighting, guys.
So that's probably the most interesting one, right? What can you do? on
Yeah,
your
guys, you want to see what they can do. So, they're only AP 1.
Yeah.
So the power claws are AP 3, which is big because they'll put David on his invuln, but there's only 2 power claws in the squad. On the boss knob and a normal knob. But, the big choppers are only -1 AP. So David has a 3-up save against those. Now, they are strength 7, strength 8 on the charge with Goffs, but you're actually toughness 5, aren't you?
I am.
So I'm wounding you on 3s, I'm wounding David on 3s, and he's got a 3-up save, right? But they have got 3 attacks a model, 4 because I've called a Waaaggh. So they get 40 attacks with the big choppers, then 10 extra attacks with choppers, because they all make 1 attack each with a chopper.
Mm-hmm.
So the 40 attacks with the big choppers is what we're banking. No, 40 -2 guys with power claws.
Yeah.
So 32 attacks. And I'm going to spend 2 CP, guys, on a really cool stratagem. It's the Goff specific one. And I'm just going to tell you what it does now. So the Goff specific one, Unbridled Carnage. Use this strat. Oh, at the start of the fight phase, but obviously. It was always going on that unit. Select one Goff core or character unit from your army that has the no mucking about clan culture, which is the Goffs one. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in the unit makes an attack, score an additional hit on an unmodified 5+ instead of 6. So it was, of course, it was always going on them. So at the start of the fight phase, I would have spent 2 CP on them. And that is just to show you guys what they can do.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, because there's 8 of them. So I'll do 4 twice. So they're hitting on 3s because they don't get the +1. But they do have full rerolls to hit.
Are you rolling everything but
No,
5s?
no, you only do that if you hit on 2s.
It's pretty good.
There, so we've got 3 misses, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 explosions.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that many off the first half.
Yeah, I might as well roll it because
Yeah, roll it and just see how they get on, David.
So 3 up saves.
Of course I can. There you go.
And you killed 1.
No, they're 2 damage each.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So there's 1 left, and I've got the second half of my attacks.
Oh yeah, there's 1 left, so we might as well let you. Do you want to roll it again?
Do you want me to roll it? Because I think that he's definitely dead, isn't he?
I think he's definitely dead.
Wow.
Ghazhkhgull killed 1 and now he killed 7. So, Dragon with half the attacks and not even claws, just the.
Yeah, that's the power claw. That's half the attacks from the -1 AP choppers.
Yeah.
Right, not even the claws.
The fact
got
that
to
the 2
fight
damage
there.
is bonkers. That makes it good.
It's great. I think that's really cool, actually. That's my. Remember when I said that's like my hardest hitting unit?
Yeah.
And that is why. So they'll just come forward a little bit. So when you come for Ghazhkhgull, they can actually do something.
Mm-hmm. So I get a
And basically, that's me.
I get to hit you with 2 raves then?
Yeah, you get to hit me with 2 raids.
So they get Maui be done actually. Because
Yes.
they failed the charge.
Who are they going for? The cavalry or
The
the
cavalry.
boys? The cavalry.
So they're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, that's nice. And then they're wounding the strength 6. So
Strength
4.
6, 4s.
Oh, nice.
There's a wound, and I have a
One save.
6-up invuln. Oh.
Yeah, 2 damage.
So he's down to 1
And
wound.
that's all I can do. It's 2 damage.
Oh,
That's
man. Yeah, I mean, look at the board. Look at what the Orks have done in that
I
turn.
mean, I do have a monolith.
Yeah, I mean, there is a monolith there.
I think Anarchy is getting in the monolith anyway.
So I definitely got 2 engage on all front points there. And that is basically my turn. But I've made it so David's only getting 5 primaries.
Yeah, I don't think I can get back into
I
this
don't
because
think, yeah.
I've got my raves, which surprisingly survived. And
Yeah.
then I've got the monolith, which will kill like 4 knobs.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? Because David's basically got a Chronomancer left and Anrakir, which...
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got a Chronomancer.
The Chronomancer and Anrakir, they're buffing units,
Yeah.
and there's nothing left to buff. So they're pretty, like, out of it.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can
just
kill
2
some
rates
models, I
there.
cannot even kill a unit.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
2 rates and a
Monolith
monolith,
is-
right? You got 2 rates and a monolith
Yeah,
left.
so
And
monolith is pretty tough. but
there's a beast boss and Ghazhkhgull waiting to charge that monolith.
Mani's army is insane at killing the monolith actually, because he takes away my save really.
Yeah, so
And-
guys, I've saved 2 CP, and I've saved 2 CP for a very special reason. I can charge 3 Beast Snagga units into 1 vehicle, and for 2 CP, all 3 of my Beast Snagga units get +1 to wound
Yeah.
against that unit. So I can do a lot of damage to a monolith.
Yeah, that monolith is dead next turn.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, if I get into the monolith, it's dead.
Yeah, I just don't. The thing is, when I failed the charge there, there's 2 full square units that I couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
I felt it because if my Scorpion destroyers get into those knobs, they kill like most of them.
Yeah, they do.
If I made the charge, most of them or all of them, right?
I have
Because-
a 4-up save, which you ignore, and
yeah,
2
everything
wounds
goes
each.
straight through.
That's it.
So they would because they
They would be dead.
they were buffed, so you would be they didn't have be done, but they would be hitting on 3s, rolling 1s.
I would lose at least
Yeah.
7 knobs, basically. I'd have
which
like a
is
3-man
huge,
unit
and
left.
the leadership kicks in.
Yeah, it's massive. I would not have been able to bail Ghazhkhgull out here, really.
Yeah.
So it would have been a close game, actually, if you managed to open the truck.
Yeah, but this guy, yeah, I spent so much money on you, and you've done nothing for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, because if you open the truck, it would have been a very close game. The truck would have died there. 7 or 8 knobs would have died. It would have been a 2-man unit left. Morale kicks in.
Yeah.
The knobs are basically
And then you
gone.
have to move back rather than just running forward.
Yeah, then the beast boss would have to go backwards to kill them like he did. And then these guys would have had to stay in with the warriors. I would have had this guy to go into the Lich Guard.
Yeah.
And what, he kills like 3 or 4 Lich Guard,
Yeah.
and that's it, because he's got head...
Yeah.
He wounds on 2s.
And Ghazhkhgull
Because he's
died.
head wobble, shield whopper. And Ghazhkhgull and him would both die.
Yeah.
And then there would be a Lich Guard unit left now. And I would just have like a load of 1 wound.
Yeah, and the idea was
Dudes?
these raves were meant to tag both and kill like 2 or 3 and 2 or 3
Yes.
into both squads.
Yeah.
And then they don't really kill me back very well because they're too
If your
damaged.
plays went off, this would be a very close game.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because they didn't...
So you're telling me
It's
you
over.
manied your way out?
Yeah, no, I didn't actually. You failed your charges.
So I donned my way out.
You damned your way down, actually. I didn't manage my way out of anything this time. That's the thing. I didn't get particularly lucky with anything.
Yeah, but
But
the orcs
David-
it shows the power of the orcs.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I mean, I love it. So, guys, this is my, like, fluffy army, you know? Like, it's basically all beast snaggers. I didn't want anything. I have to take 1 unit of knobs with Ghazhkhgull. Who doesn't take a unit of knobs when they have Ghazhkhgull, right?
Yeah.
So I'd take the unit of knobs with the truck and Ghazhkhgull, but I didn't make them truck boys. I wanted to keep my Goths roots, you know?
Money has a spiritual connection with knobs.
Yeah, definitely. so I wanted to keep the knobs Goffs and Ghazhkhgull. You know, if you're going to play Goffs, you got to have Ghazhkhgull leading them, right?
Yeah.
I got my beast of a Squigosaur boss and managed to show you guys what he can do, how tough he is. And then, yeah, really, it's just a fluffy Goff army with 2 Waaaggh bombs in there. Because if I don't have any planes at all, I don't have any shooting, right?
Yeah.
And I think you've got to have some shooting. In every army, you've got to have some shooting.
Well, I do have a monolith.
Yeah, like, that's
You
the
see
thing.
turn 1 when 4 hit for wound.
Yeah.
And someone does 3 5-ups.
Because that's the thing, because you've got all the warriors and the monolith, so you've got a decent shooting like base there, and I've got 2 Waaaggh bombs, so I too have some decent shooting back. So I think it was interesting because we both got a little bit of shooting and a lot of combat, right? A lot of combat. So there you have it, guys. And yeah, that's what I like about the list is the 2 Waaaggh bombs. They give you some reach. Because without them, I just have the combat and I only have 1 turn when I can advance and charge. So without that turn, the only reach I have is the Waaaggh bomb. So I really like the pressure of them. So this is what the score looks like at the moment, guys. If we look at it, David will get 5 points there.
I'll get 2 banners.
And he will get 2 banners. And he will get purge because I'm not in one of the quarters. So he'll get purge for
And
2.
that's probably all I'm going to score.
And you'll probably get 1 no prisoners because you'll kill like 5 knobs with the monolith. But then that's it, I reckon. I think as it goes to turn 4 and 5, in turn 4, David literally can't stop me getting 15 now. And I will get my banners for 3 and I will get 3 for engage. And then David will get 0 primary. And I think you're stuck there then, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I cannot score.
And then, yeah, so then the last 10 points go on there. There's 3 more banners that you get in turn 5 and 3 at the end of the game. So that maxes. And then I will get 1 turn of 3 for engage. And it will basically look like that. The score will be about 83-25.
Very close.
No, but that's the thing. If your plays had gone off, that would look very different.
The
But
thing is,
unfortunately...
my army, because this army is like, what I think is cool. I never use a monolith because it's cool.
Yeah.
And I took what's cool, and this was very one-dimensional. I had a little bit of shooting, and it's like hitting combat. When you fail charges and your army is hitting combat, it's...
That's the thing, we both just wanted to use cool things that we loved. So David was like, right, I love Wraiths, I love Lich Guard, and I love Scorpex, and I love a Monolith, so I'm going to use it all. And I was like, well, I love Ghazhkhgull. I am an Orc. I love Ghazhkhgull. I love Knobs. I love the new cavalry. I've never got to try them
They're
out
very
yet.
good.
I love the new cavalry and my Waaaggh bombs. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cool.
Well, I think your MVPs are the characters. The buffing characters are insane.
Yeah. The one knob on the Smasher Squig that gives everyone, +1 damage on their mounts.
Yeah, plus damage is bonkers.
Ghazhkhgull giving everyone rolls to hit, and then the Beast Boss giving everyone +1 to hit. I think they're the MVPs actually, the characters in the army.
Yeah.
So yeah, I said to David, I was like, I love the new cavalry and I've not had a chance to use them, so I'm definitely using them. Ghazhkhgull is my favourite character in all of 40k because Orks are my favourite faction, obviously. Orks is the best. And I was like, be Snaggers and playing. So we literally both just put together 2 combat armies that we absolutely love, and we both had 2 units that can shoot.
Yeah.
And we thought, smack them on the table and see what happens. And today is the day of the Waaaggh. I was expecting the game to last a little bit longer than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a little bit more standoffish, but of course, like we were saying there at the end, your big plays that you tried, the one turn you needed your shooting to work, it whiffed. And then the one charge you needed whiffed, and that basically cost you.
Yeah, I thought I'm going to be on the back foot because money can advance and charge on of the turns. So I was like, I had to be set back. But then the planes just fly around and do whatever they want. And I'm like, so I need to force something to happen. So I was like, okay, so if I veil here and tag those both units and kill like half of each, it's huge. And then Manny has to refocus his units on doing something else. But with everything failing, it was like, oh, now you can just clean me off the board. Because I don't have shooting, so it's all
very big. Very big there, I think. Just like we say, it's the fact that you failed them on the key moments.
Yeah.
The one shot that you wanted was the one that failed.
That was my
and the
only
one charge that you wanted was the one that failed.
Because I was in a position where I'm like, oh man, next turn Manny's gonna come out and advance and charge everything into me. Yeah. So that would have happened if I just stayed in my deployment. So it's like, this is my only out. I need to kill the knobs, kill the quick boys, and then leave your characters to just run around and try to kill everything else, which they would struggle with. But failing everything is never a good thing, especially when that's your main way out. Yeah.
How about them knobs, man? That unit of 10 knobs, man. They wiped the Lich Guard with half their attacks without the power claws. With 4 guys, basically, they wiped the Lich Guard out. That's bloody insane. And they're only -1 AP. Mm-hmm. It's just the amount of attacks they get, the rerolls to hit, the exploding 6s. Man, they were powerful.
The unkillable squid guy is like...
that beast boss on the Squigosaur is awesome, isn't it? But to be fair, it's only because I have the 1. Mm-hmm. I think if I was running 2, I would spread them. So I would probably still give him the Ardersnail's Warlord trait for the -1 to wound, but then I'd give him a Killy relic. Mm-hmm. And then the other guy, I'd give him like a Killy Warlord trait, like brutal but cunning, for the extra round of attacks, and I'd give him the B-side mantle relic. So only one of them would be -1 to wound, and the other one would have a 5-up feel no pain. Yeah. But they both would still be toughness 7, 5-up invuln, -1 damage.
And 9 wounds?
Yeah, 9 wounds.
That's bonkers.
So I think 2 of them, with the buffs spread out between them, would actually make them a little less survivable, but still bonkers tough. But also it would make both of them more killy, which I think would be a lot scarier. So I think 2 is the sweet spot. But I think if you take Big Gaz, because I was pure Goffs, then you can't afford the second one. I think if you take Big Gaz, you only take the 1. But that guy, he's so durable, isn't he? You make him tough. I think if you're only taking 1, you make him as tough as you possibly can. Arder's Nails and the B-side mantle. Guys, that guy is amazing, isn't he? He's phenomenal.
Also, we did realise, Manny realised after the game, I had a bit too many CPs.
Oh, yes. Don't have a little bit too many CPs.
Before you crucify me in comments, I lost anyway. And it didn't help.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Who thinks a super heavy detachment is only 2 CP? And who thinks a Vanguard? Who thinks a Vanguard's only 2? We use Vanguards all the bloody time.
I need a little bit of an edge.
He plays Space Wolves with 6 Dreadnoughts, all Vanguard armies, and he doesn't know how many CPs a Vanguard does.
It's called the brain for it.
Shame.
Write the list, like, that's cool.
Looks about right. That looks about right.
I suppose getting 2 CPs extra for running a Monolith should be a thing.
Oh yeah, it probably should be a thing. But yeah, no guys, we hope you learned as much in that as we did playing it. We learned a lot of things there.
I learned how many CP's detachments are.
I learned what Squighogs could do, what that knob unit does, how tough the beast boss is. That was great. I had so much fun, and obviously Orks are my favorite faction. Any of you that knows me knows that Orks are my favorite faction. So you know, I'm definitely going to be playing a bit more with those. I think they're great. And those Waaaggh bombs, even though they're not that great and not that reliable, they give me options and they give me reach, which is very, very important. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching this, guys. If you've watched this far and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notifications bell in the corner over there, so you know each time we release one of these videos, so you know you never miss out on amazing content. And if you enjoy the content, you want more exclusive content, amazing discounts off our web store, or if you just love what we do and you would like to support the channel, you know, and an extra battle report every week, another one of these starting from the new year, then please head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And until next week, guys, stay safe, play loads of Warhammer 40k, try out Snaggas or Novaaaggh, because they're two awesome, cool combat armies, and we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.